Where we dropped
It's
the
fine. Don't worry about it.
In there. Yeah. Let me in.
It's open. It's just the other one doesn't disable. Are they all like that?
Yeah, the door's a
Oh,
little.
just that one. It's just that one. I'm gonna start the day with a
Someone should
with
probably
a
grab me for
repaired
that.
shirt. That's fine.
And didn't start the day with a bloody shirt.
day with a shirt on.
Didn't have time to put an injury on, so I'm just gonna be like, hey, yeah. I went upstairs and got my shirt.
You got sliced like once in the chest.
Yeah. In the shoulder. And then
but
injected
then I
those
gave you
terrible,
2 shots.
terrible things. What was that? You're a monster, not a surgeon.
There are no angels here.
Oh no.
If I ever need to just like make you afraid, I'm literally just gonna grab a needle and point it at your face.
Pussy.
Ow.
My connection dropped heavily. Everybody was moving at 2 frames a second. I'll be back in shortly.
Oh yeah, it's nub time.
What?
Nub.
Oh.
Is that like your battle intro?
This is how I wave at people. Only with the left hand.
Why?
So they
Why
can
not?
see my nub.
Why not use the right? People are gonna start thinking you're a thief.
Well, I mean, it happens.
I have all
I
10
think
of
the
my
way
fingers.
I got this is way cooler.
Oh, well then. Are you going to say?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
You sound like you're about to try and seduce me.
Oh no, no, not at all.
Please don't try that.
That's gotta be killer on feet.
Be what?
I should probably point this out.
Hmm?
That should be killer on your feet, isn't it?
No?
It's not that hard to do, you know.
Yes. I spend hours a day to do it like this. Can't you squat?
What?
You never done that.
No,
What do you sit on your clothing when you're low to the ground and want to relax?
yeah.
Oh. You get it all dirty.
It's, it happens.
Only my shoes will touch the ground, thank you very much.
Show me how to do a squat.
Alright, so, well, you keep your feet firmly planted, and then go down.
My dear nurse, I have something for you.
Not quite like that.
Yeah,
no.
it doesn't seem to be working out.
Fortunate.
Your bird's back.
Hey, you want to see it again? Oh, she got you a pillow.
It's very valuable information.
That's the one that, they were sleeping on.
How about some of the delivery?
Time to get to work.
don't mind me.
How is everyone doing? You alright?
Have you finally recovered?
Good morning, lads.
I feel a little bit better today. A little bit sickly, but
Sorry, this whole time. Sorry, this whole time.
Go on, go figures. Morning, Captain.
You know what you're doing.
Morning, Captain.
Hi, good morning. There we go.
Who's
Aye.
taking the gates? Who's taking the walls?
well,
I could take the
I don't think we need anyone actually on gate.
today.
guardsman.
Good morning.
What can we?
Come on, this
Oh
way.
God,
Ah.
that was
Oh,
we just started working.
Yeah,
Come on.
I know we just started. Just who the hell laid that on there? Like seriously,
don't
there should
know.
be more support.
We need to fill that hole.
Oh,
Yeah, we need
God,
to fill that
yeah,
hole.
no.
That's a
Oh,
bad hole.
Ah.
Oh, so take it easy, alright? Don't put too much weight on it.
Christ.
Somebody already Did somebody hurt themselves already?
Yeah.
You fell from the scaffolding. There's a hole in it.
It's.
It's not even okay, huh?
Hmm. Fucking bloody arm.
You good? Which leg was it?
It was the right leg. Just.
Oh God.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's what I use for kicking.
God.
Ah. Ah.
He fell off the scaffolding when we were building the guild hall.
Morning.
Morning.
Ah. You've returned.
Yes, I returned yesterday.
Hmm. Well, I hope you did good. I hope you had good travels.
I did have good travels, though the welcoming up back home was not as great.
Yes, I can only imagine. I came out of a cave to bodies being everywhere. More than we left there.
It just happened all so quick.
Ah, yes. These things tend to happen very quickly. If no one's around to manage the tavern,
I think they're all still sleeping.
Ah,
Should be awake any moment.
I'll let them
It
rest
was a
then.
long night. It makes only sense.
A lot of long nights these days.
Just afterwards, see the surgeon, check over the wounds, make sure it's at least, at least wear something on top of it.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
No, he's not naked anymore.
Ah, I spent the
Congratulations, you
I
got
spent the
your
night
PC
in this. What? Yes, of course I did.
Naked?
I honestly prefer
I-
the less dressed, but
Oh.
can't get what we want. Come on, Cade, your injuries.
Yes, I got my boots and my clothing repaired at the same time, and this is all I have.
Damn dog.
Keep your shirt on.
I
And
could
I'll
say
put
the
mine
same
on
to you.
soon. Yes, I need to get my wounds checked out, and hopefully I can actually wear something on top of them. You're lucky you weren't as cut up.
I'm light on my feet.
Had a crash, had to reload in. Sorry.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Well, alright. Better than mine.
Do your morning stretches.
Are you over there? I hope you're not messing with the fish.
Excuse me?
Sorry, just be a bit careful with not stirring the fish up too much. They come downstream and
Oh, if anything, I'm
we
calming
can't
the
stay near.
fish. Doing my morning exercises.
I see. Oh, and then...
Guess
Something to wake you up?
Oh.
If you had somebody to teach you that.
Fortunately, there isn't anyone like that. Not here.
No, not here.
Kyler seemed in a bit of a hurry.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, he's been up all night with me. We couldn't sleep, so. How'd you sleep?
Oh, at least I did.
That's
It wasn't exactly restful, but it was something. Thank you, by the way.
Of course, I'm glad you're making good use of it. I probably need to get it to Taylor's eventually to get something new soon. Anyways, if this one's all ripped up, I'm glad you can put it to good use.
How do I look?
You look great, Tarek. I wouldn't tell the difference. Just keep your head low and you'll be alright. We'll do something about this, don't worry.
I just feel terrible, honestly. I thought you all involved in this.
No, you didn't get us into anything. You did the right thing. And them trying to punish you for that is not your fault. We're your friends. We're not going to let anyone kill you.
Right. Well, I suppose let's not belabor the subject ere long.
Right. Exactly. We should
Let's, how's your form?
It's alright. Kyler was teaching me some tricks as well, actually. He told me I need to be a lot more quick in telegraphing movements, and, I believe, well, he told me instead of crossing my arms like this, to cross them like this, so that...
Oh, look at you, fully clothed once more, no longer shining like a beacon in the dark.
Well,
That's correct. The only reason I had you put that arm in front of
the shine is to dazzle the ladies.
Well, lad, you're paler than I am, and I'm a dwarf.
Yes, well...
I'm funning with you, lad.
You see Kyler just walk right in front of the... He would never make it as an elf. I think he's a drow. Walked right in front of somebody trying to shoot an arrow.
Yeah, flag it doesn't have any kind of peripheral or there's no sound.
It was an advanced dagger fighting technique you wouldn't understand. It just requires a lot of stretching beforehand, and I've only just woken up, so you have to forgive.
You seem tang about.
I have not.
Bloody hell. Alright.
Tang's ears are currently hurting, so he might be back.
Oh, he's doing the old recalibration thing, eh? Got ya.
Apologies, go ahead.
Oh, well, I'll go see if Morgrim's awake. Go bother him.
Enemy's unarmored.
Nah, you take care, lad.
I want you to,
Right here,
if you have any
about
friends or family
half a hand's width down
from up there,
from the pit.
they might want you to start
You get in
identifying
there, you
bodies.
catch them directly between the ribs. and you'll be able to puncture.
Ah, bloody hell! And you're older than most of them here. All right, I'll go take a look.
Any lower, and you cut into their stomach.
Well, it's more like a walking plant or something, not a tree.
Like a bush?
Gentlemen? Ah.
Morning.
On. Have you seen Mirren around?
You don't know, do you?
No? No what?
Mirandel was taken down into the mines with 17 Royal Guard.
You're joking. You're very bad. You're a very bad joker.
I'm not kidding.
Oh.
I left around midnight last night.
There it goes again.
What would bring...
It's gotta be like a bush,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. We've seen more weirder things than that.
I don't know what brought them down there, but
Weirder than a talking plant.
apparently he didn't have a choice from the way he painted.
Well, now I have to go figure out how to get paid for that while he's gone off and gallivanting somewhere else.
Tosses you a silver coin.
Oh.
That's our payment.
Well, it's
One
better than...
silvery.
It's better than nothing, I guess.
Glad you reminded me. I forgot.
Well, thank you for that.
Find the others. Of course. Try not to slip on the cobble. They're scrubbing it and the blood's wet.
Can't believe with all that rain, it's still there.
Saying a sword is mostly metal. I imagine it's gotta be at least a lot more than that. Probably going on to at least
Hello?
2 more silver. Oh.
Are you open?
Hello, Awen. Yes, we are.
All right.
Here, let me get the door for you.
Oh, well, no, I got it. It's fine. Can you change a silver piece?
Change the silvers? Yeah.
'Cause I need to pay you from yesterday. And all I have is 1 silver.
Yeah, that should be fine. I can do the change for a silver.
All right, here we go.
All right. All right. There's the coffers there.
Oh, well, good thing I'm getting rid of some of this right now. Well, you two have a good day.
All right.
Shh.
If it's even worth that risk when I've already heard that some of them coming back up seem to be feeling off after they had inhaled something down there and they want to go back.
You best be getting...
Why?
Wisdom might be able to have some more
And I
tools.
don't care why, as long as I don't have to go back down there. I need to focus on repairing my... I've always wanted to defend myself somewhere. What's your name, lass? If I can perfect. Kels. Write your name down.
He's down.
Nope, nobody's home.
How's this one? Remember the rest. Are they conscious? Hello? Still in critical condition, however.
He is feeling much more relevant now than when he was yesterday. I can tell you that much.
Where's the bloody tailor?
The door seems to be acting funny this morning. Rough. Ow.
Oh, you.
In or near the mine.
Oh, me?
That wasn't an invitation to speak to me.
Oh, well.
It was an exhalation that happened to have your name on it.
Oh, well.
Please, don't let me gape you.
Well, it's kind of you to
Please.
think of me, at least.
Oh. I have other duties to attend to. Goodbye.
I'm sure you do. Standing around for all day, this is a very big duty.
Yeah, no, I've been talking to him about it all morning. We can't make up a mind. I think it's a tree, right? I think it's a walking tree. He's saying it's just like a plant, like a flower.
Not a plant, more. I don't know.
I think it's like a cabbage.
No. I didn't say
Bigger than
that.
cabbage. Yeah, what you want?
Going out.
I need to get tools for the help with the building project. Are they? I heard that they're in the.
Ladies?
No more fighting for you.
Right.
I find it's always useful to have something to focus on, something to think about to remind you
Oh, I have
what it
something
is
to
you
think
want to
about,
fight
alright.
for.
Those images never leave my head. And they never will.
Tang, there was a dwarf looking for you.
Do they have a horned helmet?
Aye.
Don't all dwarves?
No? Oh.
No?
Particularly that.
Don't lift your back foot so high. Keep it planted. Push with your back foot, and then step with your front. Try to keep them at the same distance at all times.
Oh, you said to lean forward into my step. And put my weight back.
When you're attacking, yes.
Oh, right.
That is when you are deflecting a blow. If you're simply going in for an attack, you want to keep your weight centered. That is not a weapon that requires strength. The blade will do most of the work.
Back foot planted. Front foot forward.
Good. Very good.
Good, what? Something like that. I'm gonna go here. Yeah.
Here, I'll take it back down to the cellar. Thank you, I appreciate it. One moment, let me set this in the cellar.
Take all the time you need.
Good day, Erwin. What can I do you for?
What's on the menu? What do you have available other than bread?
Well, we do have... Well, actually, there's no bread available. I actually got to go talk to Xavier to get some baked up. We do have the grain for it. We do have some fruit down below if you want a piece of fruit.
Yes, that sounds delicious.
Okay. Here, I hope this apple will suffice.
Yes. How much would this apple be?
It would be only 6 copper.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a couple of the crates.
There you go.
Okay.
So I can get
Thank you
this
very
shop
much.
started.
Okay, very well. Would you like some water for this morning?
Yes, please.
Everyone? Okay. Wait, I got some right here. Yeah, eventually I'll have to make my way out of the tavern to go see what I can get from the kitchen.
So you've been well, I hope?
Yes, had a restful sleep. My injuries seem to be healed on the outside. They're still sore on the inside, but my leg's doing a lot better.
Good, good.
And Captain stopped by, see how everything was going. Other than that, it seemed like a lot of people were thirsty for water this morning. I'm glad I picked up all that rainwater when it was raining yesterday.
I mean, I wouldn't want to trust the well water with what we found under the ground yesterday.
Yes, I guess better luck getting it from the river for now.
Even then, rainwater's probably for the best.
Yes. And then Wolfram was talking about when he came back from picking up all the merchant stuff that there was a bunch of tents that looked like it might have been an empire on the move.
Empire?
That's the only person that he could guess that it could be because it was a lot of white tents popped outside the castle where he was going to get some goods.
Which castle? A lion hall?
Adwick? I think so.
Adwick?
Yeah, Adwick, that's what it was.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I haven't been as much in the world as he has, so...
Do you perhaps know how many? Do they...
More tents than he could count, probably.
Interesting. Interesting.
But definitely, he's going to be at his, at the marketplace today, so definitely hit him up if you want to... He'd be the best one to talk to since he travels the most.
Who saw this again?
Wolfram?
Wolfram.
The market.
Ah.
The trader?
Yes.
Yes. Wolfram here.
Well, I thank you for the information and the company, but...
Oh, you're welcome.
I now have new information I need to process. Interesting information, isn't it, that? Unfortunately, I can't tell Mirandol because apparently he's an idiot and went back down to that accursed cave.
What?
Yes, I found that out this morning.
Why in bloody hell would they go down that?
Don't ask me. He told me he would never set foot in anything like that again, but you know, I guess he's just a glutton for punishment or something.
Did anybody else go with him this time?
I didn't ask. I assume he has some kind of company, but most of the people that went last time are injured or they weren't even informed.
Maybe God just look over him.
Let's hope he has appropriate company, unlike our previous excursion.
Yeah. I don't like it, the fact that half of them are coughing like they got down with some kind of sickness.
Whoa!
Hopefully Miss Lando can find out.
Are the villagers here? Are they anywhere?
Good morning, Marcus. There was a few this morning, about 3 of them. They came in for some water.
Well, if you tell them,
I just scared the shit out of myself with my own shoulder.
Tell them they have
I was
1 hour
really-
to identify any bodies.
Oh
Otherwise,
God.
the graveyard
Looked over.
keeper
I
is
thought there was like
liable
somebody
to
standing
do
there.
whatever,
It's
and
actually
they will
just
be
my
marked
fucking
as
shoulder.
numbers, 'cause they're unidentified.
Aye.
I would stop for some drink, but unfortunately, we had a explosive situation at the graveyard, and I have to clean up.
Literal explosions or just the
You know, when bodies rot in the sun, they tend to, and
Oh.
then they burn.
Yes.
Oh, there. Just a quick
Hello.
question. Have you guys seen Aegon pass by here?
Aegon. I don't
The
believe
leather
so.
worker.
Oh, no, I have not
Alright.
seen him this morning.
I'll just tell them that they have an hour. I'll be going.
Okay, very well, Brother Marcus.
Well,
in a bloody hurry to find him.
Yes. Well, have a good morning then.
You too, Arwen. You take care. You be careful. And definitely ask him if you want to have any new information. He would be the one.
Will do.
The graveyard keeper is liable for all such unidentified.
days ago.
Good day.
Well, you know,
Well, you're on off, lad. I need to ask you a question. Do you have the time?
Yes, of course.
Would you be interested in joining the Guards militia?
The Guards militia?
You'll be fed. Rations, trained in basic spear.
Yes.
You'll be able to protect your town. Represent your people.
Oh.
Stop things like that happening again.
It would be nice, but I'm such a busy man. Your offer, however, is fairly enticing. I would need some time to think on it.
Be good for you.
Are you saying I'm too thin?
I'm saying it to keep you alive.
Yes, well, I can think on it.
Try to let me know towards the end of the day, alright?
Will do.
Very common that in
Well,
music,
in my
swords weapons
ears.
don't actually end
An
up being
interesting
part of
predicament
the
just
duel
happened.
Unless it's a sport.
Hmm.
Typically it's a huge
The captain is
society
looking
fight
for
that
militiamen.
Who lives,
they
who
were
dies.
simply sparring just to see.
He was a few days ago.
Yes, well, I feel
Is it
like
any
he's
different?
well, I don't know if it was quite militiaman or guardsman.
You are using a dagger, using a
I wasn't
blade.
paying too much
If you get close
attention.
enough for your opponent to not be able to use their sword or their
Probably the same thing. Did he lose any guards yesterday?
Yeah, well, I believe they did.
First, they have the advantage of distance.
Probably it. We need to fill the
They close
spots.
that distance
Hmm.
while also being aware of their weapon.
I have to find the
Well.
opportune time to do so.
I wonder if he'll get any offers. I don't think the life of a warrior is in it for me.
It shouldn't be.
Probably not. You're not too skinny to fight.
He did say there was food, guaranteed food, though, so that's something.
Out as you squared up against them.
It's good if you're not willing to get it yourself.
Yes, well.
Give him do it for you. You'll have to do the work.
Did you learn something, Kat?
Very educational, yeah.
You want a higher wager? 50 copper says I can hit the drow on her side.
And watching you two,
No,
You would do
no.
that for free.
take a page out of
Educate.
No.
Bottles. Thank you. Absolutely.
Not unless a wager was
I'm gonna
made.
go to the surgery to check out my wound, make sure it's not infected.
Not sure if they were fighting or drinking. Or
Been
both.
up all night.
For that matter.
Within earshot.
Yeah, that's okay. Find your way to it.
I'll go farther.
I'll be keeping my head down. Not really sure.
Whatever it is that
Where
ails
to
my
go.
lungs.
Someday your loose lips will take the best of you. Someday.
It already
Thank you
has.
as well, so if you find
When
yourself
she nearly beat me to a pulp with a log.
Doubt it.
No.
Come on, Kyla, listen to your mummy and go get your injuries checked out before she starts
Bet he
crying.
deserved
I missed
it.
a lot, didn't I?
Yes, where were you?
Mummy?
I was out for a walk.
Out for a walk.
A long one.
A long
Sometimes
walk.
you have to. My dog has a little too much energy sometimes. Had to take him out to exercise for a little bit.
Understand. She's not his. You're not his mother, yeah?
Was she talking to me?
I don't know.
What?
Now she's
Concerning?
stroking her
Being
hair.
concerned for others' welfare is
Mothering them concerned for others' welfare.
I mean, I would do anything to see my mother.
He gets
This
bolder by
distance
the
could
day.
do.
Announcements as usual. If any of the bodies you wish to identify them within the graveyard, please come now. In an hour, they will be disposed of as per graveyard regulation. If you do not come to identify them, they will be treated as
Her mouth will get what
miracle.
comes to her.
So please,
Hold on.
come identify any bodies, otherwise you risk
I'm still
losing
surprised she hasn't lost her tongue.
Considering all the other things people have been punished
Crossing
for.
in front.
I'm actually agreeing there. Probably figured it out herself. How to take care of her
See you
own
up around,
situations. Take a look at those bodies. I only just heard what happened a few minutes ago.
They were fools. The whole lot of them.
Guess we're both lucky that we weren't around.
You out for a walk too last night?
Last night? No. Yesterday morning, we left to go in the stupid cave. It turned out to be a crypt. And there was quite a lot of ruckus going on there. And then we come out and
What kind
there's
of
blood
ruckus could you
everywhere.
find in a crypt?
Well, have you ever seen a man made of mushrooms?
The hell does that mean?
Well,
Man
there
made of
was men that were mushrooms, and
seen a
it's an
snowman.
elder thing in the dark, and it's hard to explain.
Are you sure you weren't dreaming?
Well, you can ask On, you can ask Cade, you can ask... Who else was there? Mirren?
Oh, right.
Saravith, Kyla?
Mirren maybe once.
All of them were there.
I think I can ask if he's always in the castle. Alright.
Well, guess what? He's back
I'll
down in that
probably
cave
take
like
him
the fool that he is. So...
The thing gave in any minute.
Well, it's more of a crypt than a cave. There's a whole system of tunnels down there. Hand carved and stone placed.
Let me guess. There's gold and treasures inside.
Well, all I got out of it was a single silver, so I hope there was.
And if there was any of it, it would go to the Lord anyways. So.
Yes, well, he got 2 chests of it at least. Filled to the brim. Couldn't even lift them. His Tang was there as well. He was the one who carried them out for us.
He is strong. I imagine that would be he'd be the only one who could do it if I wasn't there.
Let us hope that the castle uses that silver wisely.
Based on previous events, I highly doubt it. I'll go take a look at the graveyard, see what I can
identify.
See what happened.
No, I am wondering where Gilligan is.
The weird one?
The weird portly one.
I'll look for him.
Alright, thank you.
Well, I'm talking to Xavier. We're going to talk to the captain and see if we can work out a deal on getting some bread made for the tavern. Because I didn't want them just swiping the grain for their own coffers without some kind of a deal.
Okay. Well, best of luck.
Thank you. Do things different. I will.
What are you doing sneaking about, Ewan?
Am I not allowed
Hey,
to go
I'm
for a
just kidding,
walk?
you know. No, I'm just joking, of course. Like, just hello, you know. Good morning. I heard you were, well, I mean, like, yes, I did happen to be one of the people who witnessed, you know, like when you took off, you know, like when you took, okay, you know what, I won't focus on the stripping, you know, yes. So, I heard that you were one of the people who, you know, ventured into the wilds. Ewan,
Yes.
did you receive any injuries in your battle?
Yes.
Or extended?
Well, not in there, but yesterday, after the whole predicament, I decided to stand at the outside the tavern, and there seemed to be some kind of lizards approaching, and got a little bit of a nick on my shoulder from that.
Yes, the quote-unquote goblins, right? They're not something else. I thought goblins walked on 2 feet, but hey.
Yes,
I'm
well,
just farmer, I suppose.
they were lizard monsters of some kind. Apparently goblins use them as mounts, but you know, these ones could have been wild. We have no sense of that.
I suppose there's little I could say to offer you any words of value, I suppose, but thank you for, you know, venturing into the mines and, well, let's face it, in my stead, you know what I mean? If it weren't you guys, it would be me, probably. So thank you.
Yes.
You know, thanks for your brave work.
Yes, of course. You would certainly venture into the mines, wouldn't you? Into a crypt. A crypt filled with monsters.
No, like
Yes.
I wasn't saying that I would.
A little thing
I was
like
just...
you, they'd probably be picked up and swallowed whole by one of them.
Well, that's what I mean, you know. Like I don't want anything to do with like the mines. So thank you for going instead of me. You know, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, genuinely.
But I must be on my way, Master Edward. You take care.
What an odd creature. Bitch elf boy. Thanks, buddy. Yo, that awkward encounters with a fucking with a fucking halfling. They don't have hairy feet. I don't understand. They're wearing shoes and they're a halfling. Shoes.
Okay. Thank you.
This motherfucker right here.
Hobbits are weird. It's quite to put that out there.
I'm just awestruck at home.
Yeah, go on, make it quick.
Probably looking at a big wait. A couple people coming in today after surgery.
Oh, there's one
Are
gone.
they actually here?
Oh, that's one gone.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
done.
get a view of some people. I need to make sure that Yamato is here, because I couldn't see her earlier. Okay, yeah, she is. So why can't I find Yamato is? Ah, well then, I need to pay her. Pay her with the 1 silver I acquired.
No, it means that you're very cute.
You wouldn't have leather to work with.
Yes, for all that leather.
What business you got here?
I have to pay the tailor for the work she did for me yesterday.
That's fine.
Has a certain character to it, like if it could speak, it would tell a story. Rustic.
Probably be screaming.
It's all right. I am
Dun, dun,
Her whispers are too
Dun,
powerful.
dun,
So
dun.
it's hard for me to pronounce the name.
I don't know what you're
Is that all
talking
you
about
need?
because I don't whisper.
Morning?
Take measurements.
I'm glad to see that you're all right.
Hello.
I took the liberty of... the door's open!
More trouble with a guard.
So?
Stretching out.
I would have knocked if the door hadn't been open. Yes. I just came to pay the tailor.
I still could have been naked.
Oh, of course. If you want to just leave the pay on the table there.
How much was it?
It's 30 copper. That's all.
30 copper.
Basic daggers.
Highway robbery, but it is goosey, so... There you go.
It's Gucci, and it's always 30 copper.
Yes, alright. 30 copper.
That's why I stay
You
over
may
there
be
all
able
night.
to work something out to help the lass. I can most certainly try, but if
The door's open!
The door is open.
Thank you.
You're right. If they wanted privacy, they would just
Close the
shut
door,
it.
you know, I would have
I'm
knocked
sure they
on the
would have.
door and it would have been fine.
It's going to be red and black.
As you
Take care, try not to get stabbed in the back again.
my counsel that she'd want.
Didn't drop downstairs.
I'm doing my best.
It's going to be
I don't know why I
red
look at her
and
when I say
black
that.
and tight.
And thank you for the coin.
You sure it's not going to
Yes,
be
of
orange and
course.
black?
Do try not to rip it up much more.
Yes,
Mm.
yes.
Smack the fuck out of you right now.
Maybe I'll be requesting a different set of clothing from you.
That might be wise. Yeah. I wouldn't take good
Better to keep in
How
mind.
was your morning?
It was alright, just taking a stroll, as it were.
Come on, Slowpoke.
Right.
My legs are itchy.
Hello, Tarek.
Itchy legs.
Good to see you,
Didn't
Kate.
punch you too hard, did he? No, Brady.
I was actually meaning to ask if you would be able to do something
don't want to fuck with maple sage, but it's like meta knowledge kind of. I'm trying to figure out how to phrase it in a way that's like, oh, so you've spent a lot of time with Kat, have you? Not only meta knowledge, because that's her scarf on his head. Keeping busy, I see.
I'm busy enough not to need to speak to you.
Yes, of course.
That said, I do have a question for you.
Oh, okay, so you do need to speak with me.
I need to speak with your better. Have you seen him?
My better?
Scribe.
Oh, well. Mirandel in his infinite wisdom, and I feel like he's going daft in his young age, but has decided to travel back
You could
down
just answer.
into the crypts.
Oh.
Say again.
Do you know what the bow here is?
Yes.
LaBelle.
Mirren.
Oh yeah.
Well, excuse me. I have better things to do, which is to not be.
I think it's time for them to go to the church.
You said Mirandale went back down to the crypts.
That is what I've heard. Don't ask me. There was another chest down there. Perhaps the advisor thought that maybe we needed to get that last chest.
He is not there.
They need to go to the church.
After you guys came out of there looking pretty much all dead, I would think you wouldn't be going back down there.
Yes. I sure wouldn't have set another foot in there, but perhaps Mirandel is much less smart than I thought he was.
Well, hopefully comes out there, back out of there alive. Did he go alone, or?
That I do not know. That I do not know.
Well, I hope he didn't go alone down there.
Well, if he did, he's already dead.
Did we ask the
I hope not.
come in here?
Well, anyway, I better get going a little bit. Alright.
Alright.
See you later, baby.
I know he tried to say my name, but it sounded like he said, "See you later, baby." God, that's fucking frame times 40 milliseconds.
Come on.
Go on, get going.
I don't know why it doesn't show everybody's name every time you open the thing.
Even this guy's going in.
Good God-fearing folk, yeah.
Dompe, the gravekeeper.
Is that a... Do we even ask Dompe? Whatever the fuck his
Let's
name
catch
is.
him before he goes. Go. Let's. He's getting away.
I think he's going to the church.
We gotta catch him. Quick, sir.
Oh, you're the dumb one. Sir, I have a question for you.
Yep. Yeah, go ahead.
Should the scribe return, please do let me know.
I heard
Yeah,
that,
one
lad.
question.
Don't mind her.
Appreciate it, Mike.
The death rate of this.
A dumb one.
You know,
It depends. It depends on how angry the villagers are.
Oh.
I would hit the bar or close by, trying to make sure to keep the peace with whoever I could. So yeah.
Well, I assume you'll be at your shop later, so.
Those are more like side streets. I could go and like slip into somebody's house and steal some shit. Already broken into those two houses. Easiest to hit. Always got people sneaking around. I wonder, does Cade keep his novel that he's writing on him or in his place? corpses of the dead. Well, that's not terrifying. Iwin Thalion Eldor. Iwin Lashir. The thief. Aywin. Aywin. I don't know which one it is. Aywin. Gotta get that like Welsh pronunciation. Aywin. There's the cat. I saw the cat. I need to pet the cat.
My God.
Yes, the Adventurers Guild must have paid a hefty amount of coin.
Seem that they have.
Excuse me.
Yes?
You said you had something for Cade, right?
That was just to get him away from the guards.
Knew it. Thanks.
I'm sorry for the confusion.
No, you're okay. Just checking. Thank you.
Hungry?
Oh, yes, sure. Thank you.
Just made by the,
Oh, it's still warm.
chef himself.
I'll be interested to
This was
see
how
what
the
the
rest of us
kind
were
of
supposed to be paid.
really grain.
Not kidding.
Oh, well.
He paid Mirandel in
Wait.
silver, and he paid us in 2 measly boxes of grain.
Oh. Well. Yes. Mirren thought to leave his worldly possessions with us when he went to suicide himself.
I think he'll be alright. If we made it through there, 17 well-trained professional soldiers in full plate.
Oh.
I think they'll be okay.
Oh well, that's
Oh,
different
yeah, they
information
weren't
than
guards.
what you told me earlier.
It's a royal guard. not
Royal
guards.
guards. Oh, okay. I'm sure he'll be fine. Yes,
I think so.
they all have halberds, don't they? It'd be very difficult to use in those quarters.
They have halberds and some had swords on their sides.
Good.
So. Oh no. Well, once this is finished, hopefully soon, have a way to make some coin.
Yes, well, it shall be interesting, that's for sure. Bring more business to this town.
That is the hope. Blacksmithing sure isn't cutting it, I'll tell you that.
Yes. And taking odd jobs from friends certainly isn't either.
I wanted to let you know I had dropped off a few of these.
Aywin. Mm-hmm. I'll check this in the pronunciation key for Sindarin, which should tell me. I rolled a nat 1 today trying to steal from the fucking construction site. Slammed a box on my hand. Yeah, that right there Yikes. I'm assuming it's all the trees and grass. I'm not sure. 'Cause it's fine when you go indoors. I think.
Was it the Empires of the? It was the.
It's still pretty bad, but not as bad.
It was at Castle Adwick.
Yeah. I tried Help Maple, but the problem is the assets he used for all this are not optimal.
Regardless of being a part of a militia or not. But I do appreciate the offer.
Oh yes. I went to Edswick Castle, but
I love how everyone else that went into that fucking cave got completely thrashed, and Awen just walks out without a scratch. I mean, he spent a lot of time trying. It's just like every single one of these is its own like thing. It just like depends on. There's a lot of materials and stuff. Like he's using that. What's it called? The mesh combiner thing that we're using in Calistro now. It's just not enough. There's just too many different materials. Like without it, there's like 10,000 materials or something. It's like, what? I think it's just about going through and making sure all the things that use the same material are using the same material. Yeah. Or maybe it wasn't 10,000 materials, maybe it was 10,000 draw calls, which is different. I kind of want to crash the, yeah, well, when you're running at 34 milliseconds per frame, that's a EX for me, dog. Don't worry, I'll do the, I'll try and do another one of these maps. Should run a bit better. Be making Gorgandi, the free wolf. Well, at least that's what I want to make. I don't know if we're ever going to go to Gradia on the other side of the continent. Baylor's injured himself again. $25? Yeah, really? That's better than dear. Too bad my character is a vegetarian.
Someone or multiple people for the defense of this town when it comes down to the very bottom line. I'm willing to put myself on the line for that.
I noticed this before too, though. You think the guards even support them? He's too different from them. Usually, in the course of history, one that leads too different from his people is not best.
Well, if he becomes too different and gets ousted from the guards, then I have no obligation.
Fucking NPC running around as a goddamn deer. Shoot me! You've got a bow! Shoot me!
probably not, but you still need your rest. Here. I'll let you have this one. I'll let you have
Sure,
this one.
but then again, they can't see in the dark. So they'd be in
You need
good
to
at
get
night
your
for
strength
that.
back.
Oh, yeah, maybe she'll take over your job, Night Watch.
Did I hear you saw a lot of tents
She could
on
do it
your
better than you
travels?
during the day.
Oh,
Or was it someone else?
Yes.
right, fucking
No, I
right,
did.
right?
It was at Aswick Castle.
Maybe you should apply to be the court
That's
jester.
Latwick.
There was a bunch.
Now to get myself killed.
Yes, at the capital.
Yeah.
That's all about thousands of tents,
Could I take
all
jokes?
carrying the King's Seal.
The King's Seal.
No, just take the jokes too far.
Yes.
Good. Well, that's better than what I heard.
Wrong person.
Faye was trying to say it was the
Get
Empire.
things literally.
Oh no.
Chopping good time, that one.
Hey, must have heard me wrong.
Yes.
No.
This makes much more sense that it's if it was a Castle Adwick and it was the Empire, then there'd be a lot more trouble going on.
Yes.
Better get directly
Very
from
much so.
the source of it.
Yes, get it directly from the source, I thought, and perhaps
it's
it'd be
just-
better information because hearing Empire tents up near Castle Adwick is very worrying indeed.
Yes. No, I just
Hope they haven't gotten this
kept
far.
wondering what they would be preparing for. Because it was just filled with soldiers. Horsemen, like, you name it.
Well, they're
What they're
preparing for
prepared
something.
for, I don't know.
Well, considering they're also asking for
I don't really
militia
know.
around here for the past few days, preparing for something.
You're as sharp as my dull sword.
Not only in here, also in Ampshire. They're asking for militia there.
Something's going on. Something bigger than all of us.
You know, just keep walking over, just cracking.
No, that's actually being
It's not funny
serious.
when we were making fun.
You're not that sharp. I'm actually being serious. You're not that sharp.
Well,
I caught that.
thank you for the
I
information.
get what you said. I get it. I do.
Take care, both of you.
Now using this
Probably wash that in the river.
because it's all as fuck.
I don't think it'll come out easy. It's
It needs to be
dried up.
sharpened.
Yeah, you told me.
Damn, son.
Get it sharpened as soon as someone.
I love the fucking NPCs here. They're always like bantering with each other, like the guardsmen and stuff. It's fucking great. Who are those two? Queen Dragon. Emo. Okay, so it's Emo. Because I know Brunswick wanted some like guards for the bank. Like just NPC guards at the bank. And I think he wanted Assuming Dragon and another guy to be them. Fucking Zeke Wars is great too. And Kazuki's character here, the captain, is pretty good. I like his character. Have you seen Kazuki? I'm sure you have. You're in the Intercity. You've seen him in Callus Row, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you just bring you right in. You just fuck around. Like last week, I NPC'd for the beginning of it, and I just fucked around as a guard. Well, it was more like fucking fought the shit out of people, and like panicked because I was one of the guards that no, we can't do this. No, this is terrible. Please stop. But it was more of a fuck. How do I do that? I have like this Scottish thing I do. Scottish thing I do is talk like this all the time.
Greetings, friend.
Greetings, how are you?
I see you've got some new goosey.
Yeah, just repaired. You think you just get a new goosey? You have to go to Core Condis for that.
I didn't know. I'm sorry. I just heard of the brand
Yes, what-
yesterday.
Yes, it's a brand from Gradia. It's created by Goosey
Okay.
O'Goosey. He's got a very long name. It's like several. It's like Goosey Alexandria. He's got like 10 names. It's insane. It's a very, very well-known
It's
tailor.
insane. Goosey. Gusio Alexandria, Ocasio Cortez, Goosey, something like that.
Something like that, yes, of course. I'll have to ask him maybe next time I go to Garadia, but he's an old man, so maybe next time I go there he won't be around.
Do you think he passed on his craft?
Perhaps. He does have sons. Maybe they took on the business.
Exactly. Maybe they're the ones who will be the new Gusio Gooseys.
Yes. Well, maybe Alejandro Goosey. Why is it so funny?
I just find it amusing. Is it something way beyond my own imagination?
Yes.
I've never really had anything more than the simple life I have now. I mean, the past week has been the most exciting part of my life outside of.
Well,
I'll
you need to get out
story
more.
sometime in the future.
How old are you now?
Yeah. 22, I believe.
Oh, how unfortunate. You only have like half your life left.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wish I had the lifespan of an elf.
Yes, well, you just have to make sure you plan it well. You know, get out there, do some exploring.
Something.
Yes, I hear if you travel to the Empire, I hear they have very interesting trees there. They grow straight up and have big fronds that come out the top.
Interesting.
Yes. I'm sure they wouldn't skin you alive if you went there. You look very human, and they do like your type there.
I was going to say something concerning that I recently heard.
Yes.
Did you know that your friend is currently back in the mines?
Oh yes, I do. He's
a
glutton for punishment, to say the least. But I did hear he has an entire contingent of King's Guardsmen with him, so he's in good hands. I hope.
Hopefully. I've seen them go after him a couple of times yesterday before all this, so. Hopefully this isn't one of those cases where he mysteriously disappears in the mines.
Oh, I'm sure he'll survive somehow. Mind you, has the captain asked you to join the militia?
He has. Granted, the extent that the militia will be used is for very dire circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I accepted because he proved to be a respectable man. When one of the guards decided to put a sword through the skull of one of my workers and my best friend of 3 months, he decided to turn around and spear him through the gut.
Oh. I didn't hear about that.
He was not happy about having to spear his guard in the gut, but yes, he did that because he was very displeased with the fact that the guards seemed to have been on a bloodthirst and did not want that.
Sorry, I was just coming by to see if you knew where the seamstress was.
Have you checked her place?
I don't know where that is.
You go into the castle?
It's in the upper courtyard.
The second gate, you make a right. Do you know the rights and lefts?
Yes.
Okay, you make a right, you go all the way to the end and make a left. There's a big door. It may be a little stuck, but just push it in and go right through. And she's on the she's on the 3rd floor.
She's above.
Can you count to 3?
Oh, no. I know how to go up.
Oh, well, guess what? You're in luck. You don't need to go anywhere because she's right there.
She's right behind you.
Oh, well, what do you know?
Do catch up?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
There we go. Helping friends every day.
Wondering if you could be able to make something. I don't know how much it would cost.
To repair this or for something new?
For something new. This is
Get something new.
for years. Yeah.
And some shoes.
I am so happy about getting this archer's gauntlet.
Mm.
The leather worker did some fine job. Now I can actually properly shoot without scratching up my arm.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are you up to, friend?
Today I'm trying to stay out of trouble.
That's gonna be hard for you, isn't it?
Oh, well,
Have you seen the bard?
I have not.
Last
Perhaps...
I saw him, he was training some people over at the training yard to our right. But that was a while ago.
That was
so
this
I don't know if
morning.
he's
I
left there.
doubt he's still there.
Never know. So, keeping out of trouble.
Yes, I'm trying to think if I should take up the captain's offer of joining the militia.
I would say take it because...
Dude, I wonder if I get a sword.
Something... You could probably convince him into giving you a sword, yeah? I mean, I'll probably be able to convince him to give me arrows. And probably a better bow.
Yeah, well, it looks like a fairly decent tool. You need a better one?
But yeah. I mean, bow and arrow has been my go-to for a long time.
Human make, yes, it's quite quaint. Well, elvish make?
You were just trying to poke all my buttons, aren't you, friend?
Oh, no, not at all.
You say that.
I'm just saying that humans aren't quite as good as elves at bowcraft, you know?
Oh, so should we go to Elven City and see about buying some elven wares?
Well, yes. Right after you, if you could find them. Oh, or if you could cross the border without being shot, that is.
I feel like you would have a better chance at it than me.
Yes. Yes, I would.
If only I could just leave you with all the copper I have and see you off to the border to see if you could get me some fine wares.
Yes, fine elven wares. Do you mind?
Yes. In fact, I should still have my arrows attached there, so if you want to try one out, I have about 3 there.
No, I
the
think
arrow is animal bone tipped and has leaves as its feathering.
Yeah. It's fine. It's been a while since I've handled a bow, but I have been doing it since I was a small child.
I've always been curious about something, and I apologize if there's something, but I've heard that all elves, when they grow up, are taught the bow.
As the grown-up, yes.
That's actually surprising. I
Except
honestly
for
was never
he
sure.
Skipped out every time.
Oh, gee.
He was too busy with his books. Seemed to think it was a skill he'd never have to use.
I'm never sure what stereotypes that people say about races are true and what stereotypes aren't, so I always try to check.
Every stereotype has a mediocritum of truth to them.
Well, the stereotype that all drow will stab you the millisecond they see you hasn't exactly panned out so far with the test subjects so far of who we have around.
The test subjects? Well...
It's better phrasing is always out there, but that's just what came to mind.
Well... I will see you later, my friend.
Alright, if you need a fish, just come see me. I can always
Maybe I
sell you
shall.
one. Alright.
Puppy! It's a cute puppy.
Yes, the cobbler is the guy in the orange. But I told him to get some shoes because he's fucking wearing just like... He's got no toes on his shoes. It's toeless shoe. Or shoot. I don't know. It's like wraps or something. I don't know how long I'm going to stay today. I wish more stuff happened earlier on. It feels like it happens like 5 hours in, and I always leave like 3.5 hours in. It's like, why are you going so long? Fuck. Luckily, I don't have to work tomorrow, so that helps.
And I'll see what you're able to carry.
Can't get over those times.
And then they send you out towards the front line.
Yes. You ever actually been on my top?
See you later, dog. Do any of you own this dog?
It might be Fjal's dog.
I'd hate for it to just run off.
No,
Get lost.
they don't leave far from home. They'll be fine.
Alright, well that's good.
Villagers leaving their tools about. Going on here then?
You just see all three of us like carrying a deer, a dead one.
Ah.
For being such a starved beast, this thing is fucking weighs a ton.
But of course,
Oh my god.
if we can only find one of those damn hunters, he'll be able to carry this shit for us.
Come on, let's get it somewhere where we can get it butchered then. Best place would probably be Fjall.
You just see us bring in a dead, fresh carcass of a deer.
That one, innit?
Only had my
Malnourished.
Stomach, and it's actually smaller than normal.
I mean, that's a skinny one, innit?
As well.
Stupid
Look, consider me
Otherwise,
hopeful,
it'll be
alright? I'm an optimist.
Don't worry too much about it, Cade.
What's the with this meant to be
Just
cut
gotta
out
get this
this way?
thing back. Oh.
I
It's not another
fresh carcass of a deer.
Oh, the guy who looks like his leg is broken because of the
How was your first time inside the tavern?
Everything I ever dreamed of.
Wasn't it? Fantastic.
Oh yes, it was my lifelong dream to walk into some stupid fucking tavern.
It's progress.
I appreciate the
There's
meal.
a dog running around. I'm sure it'd be your best friend.
Would you like to help? Make sure not to hurt anyone with it.
You alright sitting there?
Just fine.
Is it you said?
Oh my, I can see where you fell.
It's almost done.
What?
Get a lot of hammer.
You're right.
Yes. Yes, I'm fine. How are you doing?
I feel a little bit better to be away from fucking pisshead.
Not getting along with the missus, are you?
Oh no, it's the asshole over on the gate. Yeah. What's going on here?
Saying that in jest, sir.
Yeah.
Well, they're coming along quite nicely on the construction of this guild hall, adventurous hall as it is.
Gonna be doing all sorts of training here, jobs.
Something along those lines. I'm sure.
An adventurous sort, maybe.
Yes, of a sort, yes. Give me something a little more to do in this town than find odd jobs.
Something a little bit more than just looking pretty.
Oh, now you flatter me, sir.
What's the hair, you know?
You know?
Looks better than the missus.
Well, I make sure to keep it nice and clean.
Right. Well, I got all your elves, like, kind of like, always so. What's the word for it? Spiffy?
Clean? Well, not all of us. Have you seen the other ones around town?
And there's the purple one, yeah, the drow.
Well, yes, those.
Ragged, that one.
Yeah. There's the other one. I can't remember his name. He's wearing that brown tunic. He's very dirty. I don't know what happened. I don't know how his parents raised him. Maybe he's not a full elf. He's perhaps a half elf. Gets it from his
maybe half a year.
Yeah, yes. No true elf would show themselves as being that dirty.
I like you. What's your name?
Haywin.
Haywin.
Hey.
Alright. Donald.
Donald, good to meet you.
What happened yesterday?
Pleasure.
I don't know, I'm just asking.
Hey.
Pardon?
Oh, it's the cripple.
Anything could happen.
I'm gonna be supervising.
Don't let him work.
I'm gonna be
supervising.
Yes, I watched him fall off. I watched him fall off the second level.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yes.
Oh, third level.
The third level?
He was like,
and he's alive.
Yeah, well, I thought that no, that's the second level, isn't it? Because ground, first level, second level.
Well, I can 1, 2, 3, right? Ground's 1, then 2, then 3, right?
Yes, perhaps.
So he fell from the roof.
He fell from the really high one. Yep.
He fell from the roof.
There's a big gap right there, and he just.
Well, you should probably put another plank in there so nobody falls.
Surprise is alive, eh?
We would love to, but we don't have enough planks to finish the building if we do that.
Take care of yourself.
Well, cut down another tree.
With a hammer in this thing.
I'm sure somebody here can cut you down
sort
another
out your
tree.
planks of wood. I got patrolling to do.
Oh, thank you.
Good luck with your patrol, done.
You look mighty posh. Who are you?
Awen?
Awen?
Yes.
Good to meet you.
Well,
I'm Eric.
Eric, nice to meet you too. Well.
Yeah, you from around here? You look a little bit different.
A little bit different, yes. Well, no, I've
I've
been around. I'm only here, possibly temporarily, but we'll see about that. Depends on how well the Adventurers Guild holds
we all
on.
around temporarily, if you think about it. You know, we all kind of have our time period, and then
some of
most
us
don't make it there.
Longer than others. I'm
Yeah,
sure
very
I've
true.
been here longer than you have.
I can't taste anything.
I don't doubt
And I'll
you.
be here long after you're gone.
Well, that's a grim thought.
Mm.
But it feels good.
What's that like?
Not say that like that.
It's an eye-opener.
Is it weird when, like, you know, all your friends are old and they die and you're still going?
Yes.
Are you going to
It's
recruit
him a few times already.
Bothering him. What is this thing?
What? Oh no, I was just asking. Is it bad to ask questions? I'm just curious.
Well, most people usually look at me, say, elf, and then walk on.
Whoa. I'm far too curious to do that.
Have you seen Tarek? Either
I
of
have
you?
not.
The bod.
Who? The who?
Last time I saw him, he was with you.
Let me know if you've seen Tarek and do not.
Oh, that one said they have. The nest, all them.
Who's inside?
Just
Inside.
pretend you never saw me.
Of course.
Well, she seems to fancy him. Always worried about him. Yes, I saw he was wearing.
Bad. Is he ugly?
Well, no,
he's
but
not ugly.
I wouldn't say
I
so.
don't know. I just heard she's got terrible eyesight, so I'm just curious.
Well, I did see he was
She almost
wearing
walked
her
into a
sash
lake.
as a scarf today, so perhaps they've been spending a little time
you think
together.
they're,
Yes. Perhaps they
Good
spent the night.
for him.
She's
Good
just
lad, let me tell
desperately
you.
in love with him. Oh, don't tell
wow.
Baylor.
Well, why?
Well, I thought Baylor was fancying Cat. I wouldn't want to see Tarek get torn in half.
Oh, they're back. Shh, hold on.
No.
Hello. I'm back.
Speak of Tarek, understand?
We're not.
Oh.
You don't know who or where he is.
I just heard he was in there. Oh, right, bye.
Is there a reason why we don't know who or what?
Yeah, be careful. That one's got super
Well-
hearing. I found out she can hear you like everything you say. It's crazy.
Yes, especially when she's not even there, and then she just appears out through the door.
Where'd she come from?
The tavern.
You think she's like a thief?
No.
And she just hides it? Oh. Thieves are sneaky and quiet, you know?
Yes, they are usually, aren't they?
So I take it he's hiding something.
I take
What?
that as well.
Come closer.
Is he hiding or something? Because we're supposed to know. Fuck he is.
That's what we were trying to figure out. I'm not sure.
I know, and it's scary.
Let's not think about
goodness
it.
gracious, yeah.
You know what? This conversation never happened. If somebody you don't know appears and starts talking to you, just say, I don't know who you're talking about. Easy answer.
Do I go who?
Okay.
Like that?
I'm
Do I
g-
just say who like
I'm
that?
good
Like
at that. I'm good at forgetting things. I do it all the
Ow.
time.
Well, I feel like the foreman will probably tell you, you should probably get back to work on the adventurers.
Oh, it's fine. He broke his leg and I had to do his job for the first half of the day.
Here it
so-
comes now. Here it comes now. He's probably going to yell at you all.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm used to it. I get yelled at a lot.
But didn't you say you didn't even know his name? You just know him as Ah.
Yeah, his name's Ah.
Insisting.
That's the only thing I know him as.
Have any of you seen the bard?
I
need to find
someone
him.
came looking for him earlier. Someone saw them inside or something.
Inside where?
Who are you,
I don't know
person
who that is.
that I've never talked to before?
Wait, Violet, we know who the cap is.
Why are you smiling at me like that? Okay. I don't trust that.
Remember the conversation we just had.
Nope, sure don't. I'm good at this.
Oh. Will disappear right in front of my eyes. Now I've seen everything.
That's the only thing I'm concerned about is that bloody giraffe.
There's more to worry about than that. And the sickness, don't forget that's killing people.
So I've noticed.
Less and less people.
People are covering up their lungs. Each day goes past. Another one dies.
So, and they're actually bright in here.
The dead. But less dead.
Well, whatever it is, must have been pretty damn horrific.
There are things that most would prefer never to experience again. Oddly enough. I suppose maybe it's a bit odd.
Now I'm talking about the drow. Because they can see in the dark.
I thought you were talking to me about.
No, they can see in the dark. So they're good at night raids or spotting people trying to kill them out in the night.
I feel like I'm just spinning my wheels. Got nothing to do. Sit around. Steal shit. Go for a dip. Oh.
Oh,
Yes?
don't worry about it. I wasn't expecting for you to rocket out the water.
Just climbed up the ledge. What, are you frightened of a small elf?
More like... Never mind.
Is that your dog, by the way?
Oh, no. Where did it go?
Behind the house there? Or your shop?
Oh. No, it's not mine.
No?
Mine's a direwolf pup. That's... I don't know.
Oh.
Common dog? I don't know.
Yes. Okay. A direwolf pup. Well, that's something else. Well, you said you had a dog, so I figured it was that pup that seems to be wandering around the village.
I watch over my dog very closely. If he gets too far, no, people get scared of him. He's a little bit big for his size, or for his age.
Well, if it's a direwolf, as you say, then it'll always be bigger than just a regular dog.
Of course, he'll grow up to have as big of a head as this thing here.
Yes.
This is his mother.
Oh. What, did you kill his mother and then find him?
Yes, that's actually exactly how it went.
Interesting.
It was a grueling battle to the death. I didn't realize the mother was protecting it young until afterward. I heard his yells from behind the rock.
Just the one?
Just the one.
Well, I hope you make sure it's well trained.
I tried to. It's a little feisty, but over time I'll be able to train it. If not, I'll have to pay up to Nicholas because I made a bet with him.
Oh, well.
I'll have to train it within a month.
A month?
Just enough to not bite my hand whenever I feed it.
Yes. Well, good luck with that.
Almost feels like you can't go 12 hours without stripping down.
I went for a dip in the river. Almost scared the Bjorning half to death as I launched my way
You should
into the
have seen him
water.
climbing out. He shot out of the
Just
water
launched
like
himself as if he was jumping out like a dolphin.
A dolphin, yes.
I
I
guess
don't know what
so.
those are. I don't know.
I don't know what that is either. I'm
It's,
going to
it's-
assume it's something that.
I've
It's
heard
like
about dolphins, but I've never seen one.
creature of the sea. They come to the wharfs
That-
occasionally in Cortacandus. It's
That really helps narrow it down. A creature.
it's
Yeah,
I want to
exactly.
say it's like a fish, but it's more like it's more like
You're
a
a fisherman.
horse,
How would you not know this?
but in the water.
I've heard that they come from the ocean. I've only
So it's a
I've only
seahorse.
fished for lakes.
No, well, that's a
and
different thing actually. There's this thing called a seahorse that's like this weird little thing.
So you're telling me there's a horse of the sea that's not the seahorse?
Yes.
Because there's an actual seahorse that's not.
Yes,
a
and they
seahorse.
don't look. So the only thing that
I've heard
resembles
they're more
on
like
the
dragons
seahorse
of
is the
sea, but they're
face.
super tiny.
Yeah, it's like this tiny little thing. They got a face that looks like similar to a horse, but they got this little point on them. It's difficult to explain. They're called a seahorse, but they're not anything related to a horse. And the dolphin is more akin to people than to fish, or to more like a dog or a cat or something.
I will be entirely honest with
They
you.
have to breathe
I mean,
air. They
I'm a
can't breathe
fisherman, but all of
underwater.
that confuses me too.
But then why are they in the water?
That's what I wonder. Why do they have to breathe air if they're living underwater?
Fish are fucking weird.
Do they have like limbs?
Well, they have flippers like a fish.
That might be why. If they don't have like limbs like we do, they probably wouldn't be able to, move around on
If you
land.
think that's weird,
They could just
there's
wiggle.
even bigger animals than that. They're called whales. Similar to dolphins, but gigantic. The biggest thing you've ever seen. It's like a sea dragon of some sort.
I've heard that if
Biggest thing you've ever
a
seen.
whale landed somewhere
Bigger
like a
than-
village like this, we'd all die.
Biggest living thing
Just
I've
that
ever
big.
seen.
Bigger than a bear.
Bigger than a bear.
A lot.
Really?
Like from what I've heard, they're like 500 bears put together.
See that house? Look at that
I've-
house. Now add 3 more houses that way.
That's big.
Could swallow you whole. Swallow a boat whole.
I invited it to try, but I imagine they couldn't fit in the river here, so.
No, they only
it's
live in the
anyways,
ocean.
probably
not.
I've only seen
Where's
one.
that?
Anyways.
To
Further
the
south?
south.
By
Anyways, I'm going
where
to
is
go
it? Gradia?
this way now.
Gradia, Ashmathalas. I think the Empire borders the ocean as well.
Maybe I would like to see the ocean one day.
Yes.
Never been there.
Think a lake, but you cannot see the other side.
It's that big.
If you went out into this ocean, looked back, you'd be so far you wouldn't be able to see anything other than more water.
I thought you could see the other side of everything. Isn't the land flat?
Well, you would think so, but no. Everything
Like they run
disappears
off
on the
edge of,
horizon.
like a waterfall or something.
No, I don't believe so.
How does that work?
Well, perhaps the world
Maybe
isn't as flat as you think it is.
Maybe there is some sort of ice wall at the end. That like it's really small, so we don't see it, but it's tall enough for the ocean to stop.
I know a couple scholars that would have to debate you on that one in Gradia. They've done measurements at the same time, on the same day, in two different places, and they've measured how long the shadows are. And by using those shadows at that time, on those dates, the shadows were different sizes. So, if you were to map those shadows in those places onto a sphere, then that is
going
how the
over my
world.
head, I'll tell you that
So,
much.
so think of it this way: the world is not flat.
Okay.
Think of it as a ball, and we're just standing on this ball.
How the hell do we not fall off?
Well, maybe the ball's so big and so vast that it pulls everything towards it. I don't know. I'm no scholar.
That's just ridiculous.
Well,
I have to talk to your scholars.
What if it just decides to let go?
what if it decides to let go? Well, then we'll all float
Then
off
we'll
into the
fly away.
stars. Maybe that's what birds are. Maybe the birds are let go. Yeah. Well, what if it decide?
Of its own.
What? How do you know?
Look at it. We're stepping on it all throughout the day. You'd think if it had a mind of its own, it'd hate us for it.
Well, maybe it does hate us for it. Maybe that's why life's so hard.
I don't believe superstition.
Yes,
Got a
but
bucket of water.
But you believe the world is flat.
Yes, I'm ready to clean.
Perfect. Excellent. I have to get my bed cleaned. I'll catch up with you another time.
Good day to you, young
Of course.
lady. Go down here. Nope. Okay. Yep, not much going on, but we can start philosophical conversations about if the world is flat or not. And talk about things that people from the north have never seen, like dolphins.
Aye.
To the tower.
Fucking scaffold. That's what I want to know.
I don't know.
Ooh.
Dude, how much is a full meal?
Something.
Full meal will be about 16 copper.
I don't have the money to get a new one.
Just don't have a fish or something.
A new bow?
Nope.
Don't make me show your rooms. Is he in here?
What's that? Who are you looking for?
Which, who?
The bard, did he come back here?
No, he hasn't been
You
here at
haven't
all.
seen
The
him?
man looking for him came in. So, if you want to look for him
What's
again.
with everyone looking for the bard then?
Yeah, what did he do?
Some man is looking for him. I don't know what for. None of us do. Only time I saw him was this morning, and after that, it's just been gone.
And I also want to know why I've been hearing rumors of him running around hooded. He's scaring folk.
He's running around hooded.
I mean, it wasn't that cat's sash. Maybe it was a gift and he just likes wearing it.
Maybe so. That's why I want to do something.
It's a good possibility.
Maybe he
Wearing it
was
like a
just
hood.
wearing it for the rain. Make sure he didn't get wet.
Yes, perhaps.
I heard he came running back this way. So, I'm assuming that
It does look quite nice on him, to be honest.
Yes.
When he was
Hoods are
standing
quite
next to
fashionable
Aegon,
these
he
days,
kind
if
of
you
looked,
don't mind looking like
he
a
looked
fan.
a little bit like he was about to steal the remainder of my money. And,
Stab him. Unless it's like a fashionable hood. Then I
Well,
got
that's
it.
also
It's
what.
more like a statement.
Remind me
Aegon
not to
looks
wear my
like
hood
himself.
around you.
I've never seen you with your hood up.
I don't want to see you with your hood up, I apologize, but... I
Is there
really
something
don't.
wrong with that?
I don't like hoods.
Why not?
Plus, I feel like that'd be a little bit of a problem with you. Like, it seems like you like to have your hair out behind it instead of, under.
I mean, you can still wear a hood with your
I don't
hair
know.
down.
Well, yeah, but I think it'd be a little uncomfortable.
But again, you
Gonna
just
have
cut a hole in the
issues trying
bottom
to
of your
sit.
head and you just let your hair flow beyond that.
Put a little
That is a
ponytail
good
through.
idea.
Somewhat defeats the purpose, but it's first.
Well,
it's
keeps
not-
my
please
head
don't.
dry, but
I'm sorry to make
Please
please right in
don't.
front of you, Miss.
no, I would not do that.
Please do.
Unless unless it was the style.
It would be too much.
Too much.
I have to agree with you on that one.
You look like somebody I used to know. And if you had your hair in a ponytail, you'd look exactly like him. And I do not want to think about that.
Like this?
Oh my.
There we go.
That's one way to get rid of them.
Thank you.
Is everything alright? What happened?
With your assistant, I found it in the.
I despise you sometimes.
Forest. I don't know what it is, so.
You're not the first to say that.
I'll want to look into it. What was
You found what? I'm sorry.
So, did you find some new clothing?
There was a.
I found
looking
the seamstress, obviously.
What's in the forest?
So,
I picked some
hopefully
Yes.
I'll have something within 2
Then
days.
your next step
More
is
of like a tall
shoes.
stalk, or is it more of a?
And I didn't see the couple
Yeah,
around.
like a
Probably some.
Till he comes
It's
in.
probably that.
Yeah,
that would
he's
be
about.
standard.
I've seen him.
I still have this.
Oh, okay.
Xavier, I do believe you're stepping in a
He's there now?
Let me move that for you.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
I'm
Is he
just
there now?
Sorry
Or?
about that.
looking
I
for
don't
something
know.
for
He's
something
the one
right
wearing.
now, so
What's that?
Who are you
forgive me
looking
if I
for?
can't
You're not
stay
listening for Tarek
Don't
as well,
worry,
are you?
Nothing. It looks like he is. Bye.
Okay.
If this someone you were looking for is in trouble of any way, I'm not sure if I've seen them as of late.
I know. I've seen them as well. I'm just making sure that they are staying out of trouble. Just want
Fair
to
enough.
follow up on some things. But I assume they're not here. Otherwise, I probably would have seen them. So I guess there's
they're
nothing to
not.
worry about.
Oh, I was going to ask. Is right about
Yes.
now the time that your assistant.
Almost everyone is looking for him today. What's happening?
She seemed to have just gone out. to
I'm
go
not too
get-
sure.
Oh dear.
Maybe he's in trouble.
I don't think at
there's
least
two
with the
sides to
guard.
this. The guards want him.
Indeed.
Everyone else wants him. I think it's a race of who finds him first.
Well, I
Let's
just
hope
hope he's
some
not in
friendly
trouble.
faces do at least.
Well, with that many people looking for you, he's probably asking for trouble.
Who knows what type though?
Let's see. I was able to make 2, 3. Okay.
Looks about
I
8
should-
loads.
About 9. That's about as much as I can make with 2 bags of grain.
It's fine. Nurse, is there anything I can get for you?
Good day. Can I get just some fresh water, please?
Of course.
Mr. Awen, why are you so happy?
Just thinking.
Thinking happy thoughts?
There you go.
Wouldn't you want to know?
Thank you so much.
Yes, that's why I asked.
Oh, hello.
Hello, dear.
Oh dear. Hello, Falcon.
What are you doing?
I guess it does that.
Are you doing
Your friend,
alright?
have you seen him?
Which one?
The scribe, sir.
The one that's
Last I was informed,
gone to the
they were
caves?
Still?
Yes, I believe he's going to be gone for quite a while. I assume they're clearing out the
days
place.
from what I heard.
Mm.
Either
The royal guard.
these don't belong to either of you, correct?
No?
Someone help me
I'm finished
bring
mine.
some bread to the larder.
Of course.
I promised half of the bread would be going to the larder.
Well, if you give me half of one of the ones I take, then sure, I shall.
Except that I'll do it without taking any.
What a fool.
Let me bring the pan back to the kitchen.
I mean, I even tried to see if I could get some grain, so at least the nobility will have their alcohol, but they weren't even willing to part with that.
Seems foolish of them.
I believe this is all that we're taking to
Aye.
I'll hold the door for you. It would be my pleasure.
Because who's the nobility going to complain to once there is no alcohol left? Better not be to me, that's all I can say.
You gonna help? Yes.
I have it.
All
There
right.
you go.
All right.
Not entirely sure myself.
Unless they plan to come down here and get pissed drunk with whatever wine we have left.
I just hope they don't come complaining to us in the surgery room for not being the quickest.
Agreed.
Thank you for the water.
Of course, anytime.
Good luck with everything, both of you.
You as well.
Have you caught that nasty cough as well?
No, this is something I caught back down in that crypt. How long has it been burning ever since?
Yes, it seems Cade caught it as well, didn't he? I heard him hacking up a lung.
Indeed. Anything I can get for you, priest?
Just some ale. And some cheese, please. Quite a bit.
Mabel, would you like me to let Brunswick know about what's going on? Because I can move down now because I'm not in the bed.
Brunswick knows what our plan is. He found us in the woods.
Magic.
It's only about a quarter strong, but it's the best we can do until I can make more.
A shame that they burned the brewery.
No, they didn't burn the brewery. They burned most of my...
Aaron?
That's different.
Of course.
Alright, then while you're gathering your copper together, follow me.
Take care for now, Wolf.
It seems there's shit going on. It's just like shit I'm not aware of.
I need to do a restart. My headset is doing like a double screen effect.
Already asked for it. Bring it there anyways. I'll need salt for it anyways.
Evening. My goosey friend.
Oh, yes?
Did you want to buy a fish?
No, I've actually had quite a few things to eat today.
That's good. All right. Trying to get the about 5 fish that I need to sell off sold. So I have 2 for her. I have 3 left. I need to sell.
Do you always stare so intently?
Me? I was about to ask you the same question.
Yes.
Those beautiful, like, sapphire eyes, I must say, but still. Hey, look, like Raven. Oh, let's go see what he has to say. Like, it would be rude for us to interrupt, yes? Okay.
Go. Oh.
Look like Al. Al's Elizabeth. I don't know. Hey, you!
Yes.
What are others of your kind doing here?
I don't know, but I'll give you a copper if you go find out for me.
How's they tell us?
How about you go find out for yourself?
Oh, I'd
Yeah,
rather
let's
not.
take the copper.
If you insist. I just flicked it at you, and you turned around. It's on the ground. There you go.
Yes. That can stay there.
You should leave the copper there.
Pick it up.
Right, well, if you don't want it, well, for me. You touch my copper, boy.
I steal it. Oh.
Good job picking it up for me. You're new here. Hand it over. Alright.
Go on, go talk to them. See what they say.
No, I just wanted the free copper.
Yes, I figured.
What sort of envoy is this?
No idea.
Stay away from them.
Give you a copper to go find out.
You mean it? Give it his copper.
Absolutely. Well, he's got the piece.
Yep, right here. Nice and shiny.
Yeah, we'll see what I can pick up on.
Well, I got what I wanted.
See, it all worked out in the end.
It did.
It all works out.
Ting, can you come with me for a moment?
Right. Nothing to say. Be on your way.
And you still got your copper too. How much you want to bet?
Who the hell are they?
Elf people. Well, that's by far the most interesting thing I'm going to see in my life.
I expected that, actually.
I don't know. They look fancy.
Envoys?
know them?
I don't know.
Well, they look important.
Yes.
Green, wings on the helmet.
I'm not sure.
They're talking to that lady who hangs out with that tree person.
Yes.
He always has an interesting viewpoint on things. I think she's important to them.
I don't know nothing about no Niphia's culture.
Yeah, I do, but I don't know what brings them out this way. Other than perhaps the Dryad.
We seem to be the intersection of pretty much everything that happens around here.
Yes.
Elves,
Never done wearing here. Doesn't always go north.
Northmen, goblins.
Well, I came to this stupid town to get out of hustle and bustle, but it seems to have followed me here.
Your fate will always follow
like
you.
this. It's because the future king is here.
Yes, I guess.
That makes sense, actually. That's awesome. Never mind. I'll have to talk with someone in the castle about getting some salt for my meats. Unless you don't want them to be preserved in there. Because they're fresh. They don't last too long.
Why don't you ask the trader if they have some salt?
Well, then that's going out of my pocket. Unless they know what they're dealing with here. You.
Well, one thing for sure, they look better armed than we are.
Yes. Yeah. You have any
I could beat a couple of knives.
preserved meat with?
They have much more experience than you do, sir.
A pretty sizable amount.
I'd like to see you try and do it.
Yes, I would be very wary.
I'm not gonna do it if there's no reason to fight. You dumb gidget. Yeah, because you wouldn't last 5 seconds. No, why would you cause a problem with people who haven't caused a problem? That makes no sense. I'm just saying.
Whatever the castle needs, so
you wouldn't. They cause a problem, and the captain says to stop them. Then I'll fight them. But if that happens, you wouldn't last 5 seconds.
I could.
Oh, I'll make sure to cut you down first.
Figure out who. We'll actually pay for it. Unless, of course, there's something I can
You'll be
do
doing
that
me a mercy.
count as money.
I'll be doing the rest of the guardsmen a mercy as well.
That might be for dealing.
I don't know. If anything else.
Are they just standing around in the courtyard?
One of the, I don't know. I guess the only.
Give you a copper to find out.
Probably if the next trip to Ursula Castle.
No. I'll bump it up to 2.
No, I think I'm fine on that regard.
Go on.
Yes, but
That's 2 copper.
Make my way to Adwood Castle.
You could buy
Apparently there's
Absolutely.
half a meal with it.
Yes,
trying to
perhaps.
raid other people making their journey between castles.
Or the lemming.
They're raiding people over here, so they're already making their way.
Yeah. That's about the only thing I can think of.
Well then, he's here on the side.
Perhaps
for
maybe
now.
a lime.
Talk to the castle about what they can get for you for that.
Oh, here comes the courier. Maybe he found something out.
Thank you. I'll set him on to the side.
Find anything out?
I did, actually.
That's the person.
How much copper for the info?
That's the person I want to talk
Actually,
to.
rather
I
interesting.
we agreed on
Just
one.
a couple of eyebrows.
Kitchen.
One
I don't
copper.
know how you guys handle the
Easy
meat in
enough.
there, so I figured I'll drop it off at the castle. And I also needed to get some
It would
salt for the
appear
meats. But
they're here
my
in
pay for
regards
it here is
to
coming out of my pocket,
that,
so I want to
the she-elf,
talk
the one
to someone in the castle
who's been
to
sitting
figure
outside
out
the
how
door,
that's
the gate, most of the
going
day.
paid for. Do you have any idea how that all
It's surprising. They claim she's rather young, and she left
There's
in
always
search of a
some
dryad to
sort of
serve
source
under,
that
because in
is
their culture they are
self-aware.
creatures that are extremely
But I
revered,
need more in case I get more meat
appreciated,
over there,
and
so I can preserve it
looked up
overnight.
to. So she sought one out to follow, to work, serve, or
No,
learn
no,
under,
I stop
for
you
whatever
there.
reason. But now it appears they have travelled all this way to come and
If
fetch
I were
her.
going to ask
As if the
anyone
time
to pay
to
for
do
it,
so was up, but
then it would have to be
I
the
always
castle.
wait
Because it's
why for
going to
her
be
in
for them.
particular.
It's not going to be for
she's
you.
something special. I mean, they claim it's because all elves are
Otherwise, I'd pay for it myself.
important and special and worth that sort of venture. But I
Oh, yes.
Who were they trying to claim?
Should tell that to Mirandale's uncle. perhaps I'd still be in Yeshmethalas.
What's going on, Kate?
Yes,
Elvish.
I don't recognize Elven guards and an envoy. It would appear they are here for that one.
Which one? I don't.
The young elf,
Who?
brown hair, a bit
The one that's usually
a
with
bit crude
Ian
at
Dill.
times.
Oh.
The one who works for free.
The one
Good
who wears
fucking
shoes.
riddance.
Hope they take the drow with them.
Oh, you'd miss me too
You'd be
much, then
treated
what would you have to
properly
do?
around that area.
Oh, you're right. I wouldn't
Like
get
I
to watch you
treated
eat
you.
a wooden club.
You want to round two?
Get too close.
Oh, I'm so scared.
What happened to your
Puny man.
Crowd full.
What happened there? Are you
Oh,
alright?
this? It's just a board.
Who the fuck are these guys?
I just explained it.
Stabbed into me a little bit.
Yes, Kyla, I would not show your face around those other elves.
An elven envoy.
Don't worry about it.
Ever I ran past them.
Yes, I'm sure they
You
didn't.
think they're gonna do naughty things to me?
Oh.
Are you sure?
Is that any different to a standard day for me, Ewan?
Yeah, well, I think they may be a bit more actionable than these
I
humans.
thought they were looking for you at first.
I would probably keep an eye
Oh
on
no,
my-
they'd probably not want to do anything with me.
She's very good at keeping me busy. That's for sure.
Oh. Maybe some type of tucked away thief that stole
No.
away the riches of all the higher ups.
Oh no, just the heart of a.
It's been a while since.
Oh, did you steal the heart of the princess and then break it?
Well, a nobleman's daughter.
Oh,
Yes.
so just as bad.
Yes.
Traveled a long way from my
The
home.
father caught up to me as I was leaving, because he had caught wind of it, and let's just say I'm not welcome in there anymore.
There are a lot of things out there, though.
He caught up to you when almost you almost caught something else.
Well.
Sorry, I have to find humor somewhere after all the things that have happened.
Should've come earlier then, I guess.
I'm going to go get something to drink. Did you want to join me?
No, I think I'll stay
Make way.
right here.
Okay.
Excuse me.
No worries. Wouldn't you like to know?
When the hell is this?
What's all this about then?
Gee. It is time to head home.
Is it then? Is that why they're here? Take you back? Why are you of so importance to them?
I am learned in herb lore, sir.
Hmm. Seems a bit more than that. But are you just gonna trance your way out of the village without saying goodbye to anyone? Not your dryad or anyone?
It would it would not do well to make the Lord of Animal House angry. And if he wished it, he could destroy this entire.
Is he here?
Aye.
So, he came to find an elf, learned in herb lore, all the way from Eshmathalas. There's something you're
I
trying.
came to return.
There's something you're not saying here.
No, it is the truth. I learned much studying to search for her. Let Faye know she must protect the Dryad.
I shall.
Novena, sir. Be well on your travels.
You well?
could have sworn that there was a face in that crowd. One that I had not seen.
There's not much more to see. No need to gawk.
I like it here, do you?
Does have some good memories.
I just want to sit.
Who do those elves take?
A fucking annoying one.
The Dryad's assistant. There's something she's not saying, but it seems she would not want to say it in front of me or anyone else.
You know how some families are with their inner politics.
Yes.
Could be very well be it.
Yes, I'm sure she's someone that she didn't want to explain, but... Well, she's gone now.
Everyone has their own baggage to carry.
Yes.
That they do.
You okay, Sarah?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Construction of the place is looking nicely. A lot faster than I imagined.
Yes, it's only been a few days and they've almost finished building the place.
If I go down, my feet go in the dirt.
Oh! Different definition of high. Can't it? I made assumptions. What? What?
This is a drug-free zone.
I don't smell any pesh around here.
I do not feel good, holy shit. What in the fuck?
Birds everywhere.
What do you want?
You okay, Cerbith?
Lots of birds.
Are you attracting crows now, Servith?
Probably.
No, she attracts
Wouldn't be
lots,
the first fucking
apparently.
time. Bird is definitely on the lower
I mean,
tier of the list of things that attract me.
I remember a couple of days ago that giant storm of crows in the air. Wonder if this is one of the remnants.
Revenant.
I'm gonna name you Bertha.
It's an awful name.
That's just for a crow.
Bird.
Go attack one of
Or
the
a bird,
guards.
I think.
It's
Don't die.
it's not gonna listen to you.
Don't do that.
Go on, go peck their fucking little heads.
It's a crow. It doesn't understand what
They
you're
never do
saying.
answer back. They never do talk back, but I talk to them, and sometimes they
You have to-
listen.
You have to say it in a way they'll understand.
You got a caw.
You want to.
I think you're just having.
Attacking you.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sure your mother is a lovely individual. No,
I don't think he can speak crow. Oh, even the falcon's going after him.
That's what he fucking gets for trying to be smart. And not me, I can talk to the birds. I won't piss it off.
Yeah, he probably definitely said something about its mother.
I think I accidentally held the R out for too long.
Yes.
Car!
You say car with a hard R.
You can't say that, Kate. It's very offensive to crows.
Go take a dip in the river and come back. I'll be back in a second.
What? What do you mean? Where are you going?
Just clearing my head.
Huh.
I actually, yeah, come here for a moment.
He's got hops.
I feel like we need a bench here.
Purple elves
Maybe
can
ask the guild if they will build one. They seem to be quite up to building everything.
Yeah, maybe we'll take some of the old scaffolding and build a bench out of it.
That scaffolding is more than this entire village.
I mean,
Paid for by that.
Just seems like everybody's always sitting around here. Nice to have a nice seat.
Better than nothing, I suppose.
I sit
Let's
here
take
because I
one
don't want to
more.
sit
You
next to
could
that
build it
fucking
yourself.
absolutely insulting pole that I'm supposed to be sitting near.
Oh.
So I sit directly in front of their
Alrighty.
fucking door so
Oh,
they
you
can
heard
see
my
me
honey.
right as they come out.
I believe that's
Fuck that
meant
pole.
for the horses. I have not seen a horse in so
Oh
long.
no, they
however.
told me I have to stand next to that once my owner's in the tavern, and I said, fuck you. I sit where I want to.
Except for in the tavern.
Where's
Oh, madam,
Where's your owner now?
I have a question for you.
What is the question?
What do you give to someone who coughs and won't stop coughing, as if there's something crawling around in their lungs?
Something that would
Baylor's
help
going through the same
soothe
thing.
the- Something that would help
Seems they're
soothe
not
the
the only ones either.
irritation within their body that would cause them to cough, perhaps.
I think a lot
There's
of
a
the
lot
adventurers
happening
that
all
went
in
down
front of
into
me.
the mines, they breathed in a lot of dust or smoke or something. We were removing things from down there. Maybe I could at least ask one of them to come see you, and if you help one, you can help the rest. I don't know how to pay for your services, or if you even give services.
I do give services, and the amount of pay depends on the person and how much they're able to afford. I don't want to withhold them the ability to get better on account of their ability to pay.
Maybe tomorrow then?
Yes, that would be preferable.
I'll bring either one or more of them wherever. I don't know where to find you, so I guess I'll just wait around the town.
It's... If
Right
you know where
above
the
the
medical
surgery room.
area is, right above there, next floor.
Got it. It might not be serious, but we never know. You're in that group, by the way, so you might want to...
I'm worried about
Someone's
them
dealt
just
with a few
much,
of them,
don't worry.
including Baylor, who has the same coughing issue.
It's so...
Yes,
it's a
before you
nasty
go,
nastiest I've ever heard in my life.
excuse me,
What?
your assistant has apparently been taken away, so
I know.
just wondering if you're going to be okay without them.
I'll be fine.
Are you sure? No, before she left, she told me.
I said I'll be fine.
Doesn't sound
Please.
like you're going to be fine.
That's me. And you're not going to be fine if you don't leave me be.
Well,
Let her walk. She needs it.
still question why an elf lord would come all this way.
In relations to the elven assistant that she had, from what I overheard, that she was banished, but they may have made brash decisions on their political reasoning, which may have been one of the many reasons why that came to be. Like I said before, though, just leave her alone. I would too if I would lose someone like that.
If but backsy.
Oh, you can't just use all three at the same time.
You have to get rid of that.
You should never said I
cough
could.
before we can do
You may have
anything.
the
Oi!
same that Baylor is going
Listen to
through.
me. You have to get rid of that
Nasty
cough.
coughs.
We're going to go to the Dryad in the morning.
We already have much big plans that are going to be for tomorrow. We both need to be ready.
the dryad not here, of course.
Without the necessary planning.
Of course. Fucking pay, please.
If you noticed, I actually came here to ask if you wanted to join the militia. We need more men. You'd be fed rations. You'd be trained in spear. Be able to protect yourself far better than you can now. And prevent what happened last time from happening again.
You know what, Captain? It would be my privilege.
You're alright
Sir.
knowing your name then, Tarek.
I don't know how.
Don't, I'll do it for you.
Captain, if I may.
Aye.
I know I'm not much use, but I've talked to a few people around town, and after a little bit of consideration, if I may join as well.
Happily. Be good to have you.
If you're leading it,
For people.
I have faith it'll be alright.
I'll do my best.
Put my name on there as well.
But it's really you folk that'll be changing it, hopefully for the better.
We will see. Anyways, Tarek, I believe we have to get going. Do you get that message for us? Obviously, just well, share your situation.
Of course. Maybe let us know ahead of time so I can be sure that to meet with my
Aye.
old friend properly. Wouldn't want him out in the woods by himself.
Yes.
Sounds like a plan. Alright.
Thank you, Captain. Alright.
So?
You need something?
He's alright.
No, I was just looking for Cat.
Yes.
Captain.
Right.
Thank you for humoring me and speaking to me here. I look
Don't thank
forward
me
to
yet, lad.
serving under you, sir.
Just watch your head, okay?
Shall we go on a walk?
You signed up for the militia?
Yes.
You're a
I know
fool.
my way around a sword, but I've never learned the spear.
The king is amassing an army.
I've heard this.
You just signed up for war. With whom? I'm not sure. But all the signs point to something. Congratulations, soldier.
If I may be so curious as to ask, because the question has plagued me for some time, why indeed Ledford of all places?
Well, I will be completely honest with you. Castle Ledford was not my first hospital. Starving, and you don't have an economy really, and there's no goods coming out of it. It's not
Oh my fucking god, it's not nice to absolutely.
Say it as you see it.
There is nothing going on in this
Well,
building
they
at all.
hate to be standoffish.
Girls
Don't
that
worry
go
about
around
it,
the
guys.
table.
They're all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Fuck you up, Bobby.
Look at him. Look at him. He's a bumbling hayseed. He can't hurt you. You're wearing
that?
hate. Leave him alone. What was I saying? I don't remember.
You were speaking of Ledford being not for
That's right. No, Ledford is terrible. Awful. This is probably the
Can't
worst
wait to be
castle
an
I've
adventurer.
seen on the eastern side.
To be honest, you will not find many souls around here that would disagree with you. So.
Oh, well, perfect. That's why it's the best place for me to come.
It's the gods value adventure more than they value guarding us.
I can see the gears are turning very slowly. Let me help you. When people need money and they're starving, they are extra willing to do things they normally would not for the sake of staying alive. That's just how it is. We will be honest and upfront with each other. If you are starving and have no money, and somebody says, "Hey, you take care of this for me, I'll give you coin." Even if it's something morality-wise you'd say no to, the rumbles in your belly will make you say yes. So, we have a village full of able-bodied people who all need something, and you are in an
I
area
wonder if this will
surrounded by
change
people with
anything.
money who need something.
Skill.
So, adventurers
Well, saturated for that sort of. Yeah, it makes sense to me. Now, many of them may look at it. Some may look at it as some form of abusing poverty levels as such, though as I see it as
It's part of
granting.
There he goes again.
This way, it is granting others the opportunities to gain wealth that they normally don't have access to.
Well, I'll be
He
honest
would think
with
his
you,
lips
the
would be
reason
brown.
I like so much is because
Yes.
it allows people who
Seems his
come
face
from
is
nothing
firmly
to
between his
swing
ass
a
cheeks.
club, for God's sake, and complete whatever it is they're asked to do. They can make coin and survive.
I can
and
swing
not
a
a
club.
small amount
Precisely.
of coin either, mind you.
Yes.
Actually, wait,
You're
do
not
you think
abusing
have a
poverty,
social
you are
service
providing
office?
opportunity.
Well, I mean, swing a club is like swinging a
No,
hammer, yeah?
it's abusing poverty,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it
if
is
we-
also
if we can swing
opportunity
a
as well.
hammer,
It's all about how
we
you
can swing a
word it,
club.
present it.
I'm not going to lie to people. I would
Is
not
this
go
the man
somewhere
opening up the guild
well
house?
Yes.
who would leave their cushy homes and go
Oh,
out and risk
are these his guards or the adventurers?
Well, the
Why is that one man spreading and out in the open?
I don't know. I assume the mercenaries. So a little bit flamboyant.
Unprofessional. I see. Do you think they'll start striking poses before attacking folk?
Yes.
That play. Saint Joseph's Strange Adventures. Yeah.
I've never heard of this St. Joseph.
Never heard of Saint Joseph's Strange Adventures?
Mm-mm.
It's a wonderful play, yes.
No, yes, if people go, let's see,
It's
you go
quite,
with 4 friends to go
quite
kill
fabulous,
some
he was saying.
gobos and come back and all your friends are dead, but you are alive, you get all of their money. You, just you. It doesn't just
There was one scene where a man turned himself into a pickle.
yourself.
It's the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Wow. Does not sound funny at all.
That sounds
Turn yourself
terrible.
into a pickle.
Yes, I would never want to be pickled. So what, he
I believe
sat
in
in
your terrible
brine
taste.
for 6 months and became pickled?
Yeah.
Hmm.
The circumstances that brought it out.
I am looking forward
Yes.
to
Compelling.
the establishment.
I'm sure they were. Well, simple human.
I'm not a human, excuse me.
What?
Maybe a woman, but you're
What do you mean?
for now.
If it's not in my ear. What?
Let me see. Woman, look at me. Ah. Well, you're too well endowed to be an elf. Am I right?
Not sure whether that's a compliment or an insult.
No, neither. A question.
Ah, I see.
Enjoy some drinks. I may.
I guess I luck at the draw.
Tonight myself.
Was your mother or your father human?
Absolutely.
My mother.
Hmm.
Oh, God.
Well,
I'd be mighty disappointed when we find out we have
I'm sure she was stunning. Because you certainly are.
As long as he's able to get drunk, I don't think he'll care too
No,
much.
thank you. It seems to be your first foot in the right direction.
Oh.
Has he fallen off his balls?
I believe he has.
Sir, do you need help? Would you like a loving guide around town?
Oh, careful. I'm all right, but these, you have to look out for them. They are, between you and me, I think they're actually brigands. But get to the tavern, gentlemen. Let's
Are you?
Well, at least the matching armor makes them less brigand-like.
Ah, the good old days of Gradia, where you literally trample people simply to walk that fat mug around. And there wasn't just one, there were several. So you had entire streets choked with noblemen's sons walking
Yes.
around.
I know.
And every time they'd collide, it was such an affair, you might as well just
You
take
from Grody as well?
Indeed.
Where do you hail?
More so the lower part, as was my training. But I also did serve several. Part of our initiations.
I can go get you an apple, perhaps.
Don't bother with the beast. It's trained to simply ignore everyone who isn't the Lord.
Is it really?
How about that?
Go on and jump.
Trust me. You wouldn't believe how far they go to simply make everything
And
there.
do tell, like, how did the Lord just give you 8 sacks of grain? It's quite a lot.
The order provides me funds that I may survive. And the good news, a acolyte of mine, a new one, has been
Interesting. All of it.
blessed not only with your priest, but with a suitable acolyte. Very
That's quite lovely.
Acolytes are extremely fanatical and extremely rash, as I once was before.
Oh, Silver. Alright, listen. Look at me. Look at me. Alright?
What the fuck?
I will give you the
Oh,
shiny
don't worry.
if you do what I say. Alright?
Who are these?
Alright. I think that's that guild guy, sir.
He's the one who's building the Adventurers Guild Hall.
I definitely know that feels like.
Oh, is he?
Yes, I don't know how on the up and up his guards are.
It's from the capital.
Can you do that? Yes? Yes? Yes?
You alright, lad?
Can you?
Hey,
What's up, homie?
Hey.
Alright, here you are. Hey, go on, tell them.
Do you mind?
Here for the entertainment as well.
You're in my town, remember that?
That steel lad.
Remember where your building's built?
Oh, boys, it's quite all right, all right. Apologies, sir. I pay them to be standoffish, that's all. Don't mind them, they're just doing their job. Same as you, I'm sure.
Hi.
How much
Yep.
could I
How are
bother
you?
you for a bottle of wine?
You liking what you
Just
see?
a, cottage.
Well, from a
Oh,
business standpoint,
Just gotta stand over you.
there's so much living here now.
Or
never
not,
dreadful.
or
We shall
right.
celebrate the fact that amongst the mason,
Gentlemen, be civil.
in terms of business, excellent. An adventurers guild will be good for all of these people, and the good news is it will be done tomorrow.
Are these free?
Good to hear.
Yeah, it's pretty much. Let me get a drink on you then, eh?
Oh, yes,
Celebration
please.
and all.
No. Help yourselves. Yeah, here. Oh, just to be safe,
Hear
here's
that?
2 more
Free drinks.
silver. All right.
It's
Everything.
like a
Go on, don't sit there.
No, this is a night.
Go have yourselves
Yeah,
a
get it.
drink. It's all been paid for. Don't sit there looking around. Go.
Come on, you heard the man. Get a drink. Come on.
How often do you get free drinks?
Where do you want to sit, Cal?
Hey, where do you want to sit?
My goodness, look at these fine people.
Alright.
Me lord.
I'll grab another
My
bottle of
name
wine.
is Edgar von Cornwall.
Ah,
I am the
you need
main
help back there,
proprietor
Faye.
and head liaison for the
I think we got it.
Adventurers Guild.
I won't surprise you is all.
Are you doing all right, Finn?
I don't know if we're supposed to be drinking.
Alright,
Yeah.
thank you kindly.
I won't tell anybody.
Alright,
I'm just looking at a little
any mug you see
green.
is open.
Oh, I washed the dye out of my hair recently when I took my river bath, when I put on these nice new clothes I had purchased.
I see.
I pay you 2 bucks a drink. I'll put that down.
I'll explain to you more later when it's less crap.
Getting lazy. I don't need you drunk, I need you guarding my life. Look at them. You thinking about taking my life. You're the new one that we picked up over outside of the castle. You better be careful. I can't have you messing up. One mess up and I could be dead in a ditch. You want me dead? No, sir. No, of course not. I pay you. Of course you don't want me dead. Here, come behind me, please. Come, I wish to talk to these. It is one people of Castle Ledford, all of you, denizens of Castle Ledford, all of you folks who live here, I want to tell you all that these drinks are for the commemoration of the opening, the grand opening of your Adventurers Guild. Yes, the Ledford branch of the Adwick Adventurers Guild will be open tomorrow morning, fully staffed. That is correct. For those of you who don't remember, my name is Edgar von Cornwall, and I am the head liaison from Castle Adwick, the capital, mind you. I rub shoulders with very important people, and I'm funding this entire expedition. Oh, please.
Ever thought about joining the Adventurers Guild?
I forgot my drink.
Do I have time for that?
Our liaison.
But listen, before you toast, all right?
A coin would be good.
Oh, thank you, my dear. Sorry,
If you want to
all
order
over the
that
place.
nowadays. Hold on a-
Every single person here, every last one of you who are willing to pick up a weapon, a sword, a spear, I don't even care if you show up with a stick and call it a club, as long as you are willing to try and achieve what it is that you have been tasked to do, you will be paid very,
a piece of string
very well. Sir? If you remember me from last time, I came here and paid for all of your drinks. It is a trifle, nothing to me. And yet I've done so again. I've also bought the plot of land next to you for 20 gold, if you do not remember. My pockets are very deep. But I did not bring it with me. No. No. Trying to rob me in the dark of the woods will not work. I'm telling you now, they'll kill you. All of them. They're very dangerous. But I'm sure you'd never do that. Back to business, all right? Put your sword away. My goodness. Don't scare them. Half of them have probably never seen iron in their life. The point is, it'll be open soon, and every last one of you will be able to join. Coin, reputation, status,
Do well enough here and you will be recognized when you go back to the capital if you ever travel that far. That is right. If you achieve status within the Adventurers Guild, you will be granted privileges that only a few could ever dream of. Free access to the inner quarters of the capital itself, where only the finest things are sold and given. And on top of that, if you become one of the veterans of our guild, you will be paid a wage. That is right. You will no longer be just a random adventurer. You will be paid a wage by the guild itself for your continued service. So, any one of you filthy, dirty commoners who want to be something more than what you are, that long for food in their belly and money in their pockets, this is for you. Every last one of you. Huh? Does that not sound good to you? Or are you content here?
Good to me.
Very good.
Yeah, money.
Please. Oh, I need to change this.
So anyway, he brings in the food.
Enjoy it while you can, good sir.
Oh, I will. I've not drank anything alcoholic for goodness. It's been a whole day. I went through the only barrel we brought with us from Adwick before we got here. It was dreadful. They wanted me to drink water. Terrible, absolutely terrible.
After he did the coin
but yeah, so,
right,
no need to stand here and gawk at me. Get yourself a drink if you haven't. Refills if you wish. It's all been paid for. Go on and mingle. I'm done running my mouth.
It just came off.
And one of these sweet beers.
I can't do magic if I'd ever seen it, Captain. Yeah, it just came off.
Very very. What? You raising your hand?
No, sir.
Oh, no, are you the one who was drinking before?
That's a rookie.
Oh,
no, sir.
No, that's twice you've done this now. I should leave you back here. I should sell your armor to their blacksmith. I should leave you here. Is that what you want to do?
No, sir, no.
I just I did twice today.
I mean, like, magic, man.
I'm quite good, sir.
Either way.
Smart. Alright, good.
You'll have to thank her later,
Sign up.
I've never heard of it. I can't. I'd pay someone else.
I mean, if you want me to, Captain.
Excuse me, let me
Where is that woman? Where is that blasted woman? Where is she?
Over there, up in the car.
To be honest, if I would open it,
Yes,
I would open it in your face.
Alright.
Thank you.
It's almost close.
Trade you.
I was for sure that cork was gonna fly up and hit the guy in the face. Let me smell the flower.
Well, it looks like that steak's here.
I
He begged us very well for this. Yeah,
I'm sure we do have plenty more in the cellar.
better than escorting a cargo car to
It's
the
quite
woods.
alright. If I need more, I will come back.
Free drinks.
Yeah, the Lord paid for your drinks. If you want some, go get some. Don't let his kindness go to waste. Free drinks? Oh, of course. Yeah, go ahead.
Drinks, get up there.
Yeah, we're going to get them before they're gone. Pretty good, actually.
Oh, shit. Oh, I had another dream.
Free drinks, lad.
I don't suppose he mentioned that the Renault would be getting a local guild master one set from Adwick.
That I'm not sure.
I've seen a couple.
Selma has bought a few.
Probably ask the Lord himself.
Such a starved area. How did they? I'm surprised they grew it.
He appears to be having a bit of a headache.
Yes, a little.
Yeah, now we know where all the food went.
Who sounded like you.
Should have been on a pause there.
One arm is going to look weird. Just for good
Why
reason.
are you telling me? I feel like the Lord went to the bathroom in the back, so he'll be back.
I don't know.
We're paying good money to wait.
Yeah, I'm not going to bodyguard him in the back. That's weird.
I did that once.
Oh God, how'd that go?
Oh yeah, I did it. Oh,
I
I think you would.
That's
how you were different.
I'm so sorry.
You sure your guardsmen don't want anything to drink?
Oh no, we're not allowed to drink.
Shakes it out.
Unfortunately.
I don't know that one.
Maybe when we're off duty, maybe I'll come back or something. We'll see.
I don't want to.
No, we're not.
Yeah, you already.
Don't move around too much.
There's somebody writing your
I'm not quite there.
Alright, you two stay here. Rookie, let's go check it out.
Give me back my cup.
It was really interesting to see him fly off of it.
You want anything?
Too bad I'm back.
Tiny table area. So I should be too big for his table.
I got new clothing, and then I washed them.
The horse is there, it's still somewhere. Whoever it was got it.
I'll explain later when we have a
You know what? Just give it.
Lord
had to take an extended piss.
God knows I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, I mean, he has been drinking literally all day, so I don't blame him.
Oh my God, you'll see how much he enjoys that damn barrel.
I don't even know how he still functions. His liver has to be made out of gold.
Exactly.
How do you fare?
Refills?
No, I don't blame you. You gotta pretend like you.
I'm having a dream right now.
Take care of his. No,
No.
And if
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we need another time real
Yeah, well, at least 3 drinks is gonna like curb the hunger a little bit. It's just,
Well, the guild does offer, from what my counterpart has said in the other cast, they offer food, offer bed, basic amenities, so long as serve them well.
Aiming. I really think we need a bench here.
Capital itself, though.
Everybody leans on
do.
the fence.
Some rickety fence.
Here's been at the tavern, goes to the castle.
Maybe we'll speak to the carpenters.
back on our feet.
Yes.
I'd advise
Let's
all of
follow.
you to join the good and glorious life. You acolytes from our order actually serve in the guild.
Definitely, maybe 2 benches.
Just one really long one, just stretched.
I'm not sure.
Better sign up because
Take an entire tree and just
look for places like
Cut it in
this,
half,
places
right down the
like
middle.
Try.
I
Then
will be able
fold
to
it out.
sign up when that guild starts to open. The
Mhm.
things that Edgar said I cannot put down no longer.
Indeed.
This
Remember,
Adventures
Oh,
Guild
friend.
is my one-time opportunity in my own
You
damn
know,
life
I
to
think I'm
fulfill
just
what
gonna
I wanted
keep
to do
calling you
long
Mr.
ago.
Goosey as a nickname.
Mr. Goose?
So get me down a surgeon.
I might join up
Mr.
myself.
Goosey.
Well, Gilligan called me Mr. Goose.
I still have.
Well, if it's
Oh.
something like how the free drinks were,
Bad.
then
Where is Gilligan anyway?
we'd refuse.
Drinks when you're
He's
done,
dead.
the ranks, you'll be paying for everybody's
Oh.
because you'll have too much money to
Mhm.
wait down.
I don't think you were there for it, but
I
that's
saw the aftermath.
Yeah. He was apparently
Because
right to the right of the courtyard area.
More you'll have to compete with, rather than simply rising up right now.
Indeed.
Get it?
I think that horse is
Because otherwise,
Is having fun.
Yep.
The guild. They look.
I think the horse is trying to get free. I'm not sure, but it sure is bucking.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with the. Okay.
Is there anything you can give him? Any bread? Any?
I've got no
Regardless.
idea. I mean, do we? I mean, is that
Have
really
you been able
something that
to
you
take
want
care of
to
yourself
expect
since
How about
your
Dandelion?
job, your employer, your employer is currently in the mine?
Hmm.
I doubt it. They're all gonna be drunk.
Yeah.
And they'll be the. We're the night watch. Look.
Yeah, you lot got it bad today. You got free drinks at the bar or the tavern.
We can't go anywhere until
Hold on.
we get relieved. But that won't be until morning.
Is that horse loose?
I don't think you can.
Where'd it go?
What? This is the one that the gravekeeper was riding.
No, the one that lord came in with.
Yeah, the gravekeeper nicked it.
Oh.
And it was riding it.
Oh my. Well, that will be interesting.
It was quite hilarious. He ride it all the way down here and all the way back up.
His arms are all up.
Alright, boys, you're good. I got this. Come on. Captain sent me to relieve you. Go have fun.
Actually, see, night shift. What do you? Go after.
Okay.
Oh, did you catch it?
They
Who let it go?
Grace got it.
He saw nothing.
I don't know, but it almost trampled me. Holy
Well,
fuck,
you
I
should
saw
probably
my
not
life flash
stand
before
in
my
the-
eyes.
Probably not stand in the way of a running horse then.
I wasn't. I was just doing what the others were doing, but putting my hands out and like, and then it just instead of looking that way like it was, it decided it wanted to immediately turn and face me like it was targeting me specifically. What? 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 Don't give me that look without explaining. What? God damn it! Tell me what.
Next time you see something looking at you and about to charge, run.
It immediately charged me the moment it looked at me.
Just don't like me.
Maybe it's something about your face.
Me?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I think it just has it out for me. Just creatures for the past couple of days have had it out for me.
Well,
First, the lizard, the cat hates me, the horse tried to run me over. I swear these animals are trying to kill me for
maybe
no
they are.
reason.
I'm sure that maybe they have their reasons. Maybe it's they had another life where you were taunting them or being bad to them.
You'll live forever. How about that?
Maybe they were that ant you crushed.
The only creatures I have ever been bad to has been fish, and that's only so I can do my job.
Well, maybe they used to be fish in another life.
I have a lot of souls that will come after me if that is true.
Yes, perhaps.
I catch like 8 fish a day.
Okay.
That's a lot of fish.
Yes, they are. You've got a lot to atone to. Perhaps you should go seek confession with the priest.
I'm gonna get my free drinks.
I need to seek confession on something different. I'm never going to talk about that instance.
Oh, well, you already started.
I'm not going to talk about that.
Don't be
Because I'm
such
pretty
good
sure
friends.
if proper authorities learned about it, I'm pretty sure if proper authorities learned about what
Well,
I
I
did,
won't
I
tell
might still
anyone.
be arrested. Let's go to the fishing shack.
Well,
I'm gonna drop hard for like half a second to just explain. I don't remember if I actually put in the backstory, even though I meant to.
right.
But this is also meant to. I keep on forgetting to tell Bruns, or at least indicate towards Bruns, that this could be a story hook that I throw in for my character. But I'll explain in RP in just a moment. Okay. Well, you know that my full name is Raven Sandara, right?
Yes.
That's not my birth name. And the reason why I put the name Sandara instead of, going by the common, name for fishermen being Fisher is that I have committed a very horrible sin.
Oh,
By
yes?
accident.
Did you kill someone?
You're not far from the truth. It was an accident. It was one of my friends. I was starting to learn how to use my bow. I was getting really good and everything, and I was practicing in the forest. And I hadn't known him too well, but I could have called him a friend at the time, just because we were starting to hang out and everything. I didn't realize he was coming up through the forest because his father was a hunter and he was learning the paths of the animals and stuff.
So you killed someone during a
So-
hunting accident. This happens every day.
I wasn't hunting. I was practicing my bow.
Well,
And
as I said, this happens every day.
yeah, probably out here, but in my village, I don't think it's that common. There's only a handful of hunters, and all of them know how to make proper call-outs and stuff like that to make sure that nobody,
No.
gets killed. And
Well, you have a foolish
think what makes
mistake
it
you have to
worse for
repent
me
for
is
the
the
rest of
fact
your
that-
life. It's very unfortunate for you, but
I mean, it's one of those things where if the proper authorities learned about it, they would attribute it saying that I had purposely did it.
well,
Terms right before that all happened, and they could have thought that I was doing it on purpose. Card dropped. He did it on purpose. But yeah, I mean, I blame myself for it, even if it was an accident.
You shouldn't tell everyone you meet this. I'm surprised you told me.
Yeah, no. I mean, I am putting a lot of trust in you. You seem to be a very nice person to me. You seem to be a very good person and not one to just out his friends. And I consider you a friend.
Yes, well... Unfortunately for you, you gave me leverage.
I really need to stop trusting people.
I'll keep this a secret. But you really shouldn't trust everyone you meet.
Yeah. I didn't trust everyone. I was just trusting you.
Why, is it my dashing good looks and nice clothing that allowed you to trust me? You've heard the conversations I've had.
I guess you could. A few, but... I guess. I trusted you, I told you something, and now you have leverage against me. I get a feeling you're going to hold it over me now.
No. Just... You don't tell anybody about the conversations that you've overheard from me, and I won't let anyone know about this.
I'll be entirely honest with you. For the most part, I decide not to remember most of the conversations.
Well, that's good. Perhaps next time you feel like saying something, you don't spill your heart out to somebody you've just met a few days ago.
I guess.
Just a warning, not a threat.
Yeah. No, I know. I've lost the few people that I've known for months. At least actively known for months. So, can't blame a man for trying to get some common ground with someone else.
Chin up.
Eventually I will.
Go to the tavern. They were giving out free drinks. You could probably get another one. I think you need it.
I might, yeah. I might. This is the first time I've ever drunk.
Come, have I told you of the tales of when we went adventuring into the crypts?
No.
Let me
I've been
regale
left in
you.
the dark for the most part about that.
Come. We'll go to the tavern and I'll regale everyone. I could use some entertainment. What happened in later on, or I guess at the same time during the day.
Possibly. This whole week has been a fucking shitstorm.
It certainly is.
So you could take.
I can tell.
Hello.
Yes.
Kyler.
Hello. Is Nicholas
Care for a
in?
drink?
I'm just, enjoying some ale.
Yes, carefree drinks. Hey, this would be your opportunity to have the.
I was going to regale the townsfolk on our adventures.
So far, so don't worry about it.
As much as I would like to get.
Care to join?
I would like to speak to Nicholas if that's possible.
It won't happen again.
No, you take all the honor.
Okay.
I'm too tired.
I might return later.
Perhaps Kyler you'd like to help me regale the tales of yesterday.
Yesterday?
Our travels, yes, down to the crypts.
Into the
And
mines.
all the
apparently?
this interesting things we did.
Yeah, I'd be wanting to hear
Like
that.
what happened last week?
Yeah, I just have to quickly check with something, and I might
Well,
return.
I'll start on it then.
Yeah, it'll warm you up
Okay.
at least.
Apologies, I know you just said you didn't mind, but
Xavier, how are you?
like I was kind of,
Give me one as well.
touchy-feely, I suppose.
Yeah.
That as some people get when they have a little, like to drink.
Returning later to tell a tale of how we did.
Good stuff, isn't it, when you can have it?
Definitely get used to it. I'm happy to.
I think everybody could.
I'll be back in a minute.
Not exactly. Would you like to drink with me?
Sure.
What draws the fox's
Tell
eye?
Red, would you want to get drink?
What draw?
I know you weren't
Well,
about
you
to.
could
seem to
draw
be
in
everywhere
certain
today.
hands. Yeah, well, I see y'all.
Miss Mike.
I was
Yes,
here.
sir.
Ah, my stick.
Snake in the grass, a fox in the woods. I just do. The fox is trustworthy.
Could be a little dark for.
As trustworthy as you let him be.
Sit at the top stores, Faye. I know Nicholas let me before.
I'm sure we'll be in a safe place.
Foxes are silent after all, are they not?
The sickness is gonna get.
The captain and the others leave already.
Already?
Go down to the chambers.
Cade?
Tavern.
I was
That is my name.
thinking of regaling the citizens of our adventures down into the underground.
Oh,
That's good to be.
another tale to tell. Is that what you're
Yes.
speaking of?
Yes, yes, of course. Well,
And what
I
of
would
it?
appreciate some help on recalling some details.
Recalling our adventures down into the dark.
Yes.
The caverns and the catacombs that were filled with more than just those that were dead,
Yes.
but also those who should have stayed dead.
Certainly.
In your church's name, I'm so sorry.
Men, or creatures that resemble men, or from what Mirin read, were once men, but are now, what would you call them, mushroom men?
I'm not even sure. It was a thought I had, however.
Yes, yes.
In regards to the amount, the numbers that we faced down there. Now, here's the thing. If these were just regular mushrooms or plants or whatever it was, then of course they could just grow and spawn out to the ground willy-nilly, however they see please. But because they were turned, because they were apparently infected, they were indeed once men. So how many men were down there that we faced such a number? And not just faced such a number, but faced and came out alive. Are we that competent, or did we simply just get that lucky?
Well,
food for thought.
Mirin did want to cut the bridge down, so
What about cutting a
I
bridge?
think we were
All
lucky.
and his damn bridges.
They's like Radia again.
That bridge out there.
No, 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 there was a bridge in the... Okay, we'll start from the beginning. We'll start from the beginning.
Right.
Yes,
Okay.
Someone who's a writer could probably write a tale about this.
Of course, of course.
So we started by opening a big portcullis, and everything was fine until we did that. We walked into this, what we found out was a crypt, and that's where everything went wrong.
Have you seen?
We walked in, and almost as soon as we walked through the portcullis, I don't know, a few yards in,
Thank you very much. Oh, don't mind if I...
men with mushroom caps for heads appeared upon us out of glowing
It was a
water.
man made of mushrooms, and now it's a man with
Well,
a
it's the same thing. Like it's the same thing. They looked like a man. Okay, yes, but they had a mushroom cap on their head,
Fun, I don't know how good
and they
I
were
am.
disgusting, and they knew how to use weapons.
We could try it then.
Oh, sure, so mushroom people who knew how to use
You
it.
can get
Yes, yes.
adventuring, you gonna do
There's
it.
very large ones too. Those come later in the story. So we started beating through these mushroom men because they attacked us first. We were not being provocative. They came at us with weapons.
I'm hardly someone who can defend myself.
We make our way into the caves.
But you can like hear
Spent
them coming,
hours
you know,
looking.
You know, be ready.
Hours.
I'm as blind as a bat.
Yes, eventually we've lost a couple of the guardsmen, a couple of us injured, Cade being one of them. We came across the grave of some old lord or king or something. There laid a chest filled to the brim with silver.
Aren't you excited?
From the dead after killing mushroom people. Is that what you're telling me?
Nobody rose from the... Well, other than the mushroom people. Nobody rose from the dead. Rob. What? We were instructed to go in there by the advisor himself.
What's he going to do?
Stick all day. That guy was really
You think he knows how to use a sword?
Well, they had money.
You can see.
They have money. You have to.
What is it? What is a venture not for coin or the fame?
Stick song. Fantastic. Look at that.
So we found this, and then we continue on deeper and deeper into the cave. For God knows why. We found some silver already, of course. But eventually, we make it to a point where we walk into this open cave filled with mushrooms.
Yes.
And a voice.
Okay, is it mushroom people or mushroom?
Both.
Regular mushrooms. Oh, okay. Well, now
So there's a voice in all of our heads speaking at once, telling us that it's elder things in the dark. Is what it called itself. I didn't really appreciate the fact that
Did you eat the mushrooms?
No, we did not eat the mushrooms. They're probably poisonous because everybody.
I'm thinking you might have inhaled some.
A week ago, someone talked about this. They're
Well-
eating mushrooms and starting to see things.
Well, just listen, sir. Listen, sir. This mushroom that spoke to us, all of us. So if it was a hallucination, Cade himself and all the others that were there heard it. It wanted to eat us. They said, you know, it was inviting us for dinner as a banquet, and then they said something about eating all of us, and then I didn't like that, so I set them on fire.
All of them ate the mushrooms except for one, and that one
That's the one that
started talking in the room. But they thought it was full of mushrooms. They were probably sitting in the same place the entire time, in this large room, and they're like,
Well,
I think you all need to lay off the mushrooms. I think.
Yes.
Probably a bit edgy.
Well,
probably the reason why they were mushrooms.
So how could Cade get all those injuries?
You better watch where
I mean, it doesn't
going. I know you're constantly full of alcohol,
right?
you know.
No, this is
throw
no,
out
no,
the-
lad. You don't.
He's
you
a
don't
courier.
understand, lad. This is the first time in years
Courier?
I've been.
What if he's
full of
carrying something
alcohol.
important? That's a dangerous job.
I guess.
As you should.
It seems you don't believe my tale.
I don't. You're right.
I'm just, you know, mildly
Well,
skeptical.
if you're skeptical, why don't you both go and take yourselves to the crypt itself and tell me how little amount of mushroom people there are.
And watch the mine cave in behind me.
Well,
It's risky.
Mirandel and the King's Guard went in there last night to go finish the job.
Did they hear the voice too?
Well, because they have more to steal from the dead.
You would be best to avoid the crypt and the mines entirely.
Cade, they don't believe us about the mushroom people.
It's because you're eating the mushrooms in there, you're probably hallucinating.
Fucking serious? Listen, okay, even if we were having hallucinations, there's no way all of us would be having the exact same hallucination. Myself, renowned individuals such as Arn.
Yes, Arn saw it too. Ask him.
Yes, Arn saw it. Both of the Drow, the guards.
Mirandel? Well, they're all
Away
dead.
from them.
Mirandel.
Well, that makes your
I have
story
a
awfully fishy.
hypothesis on this, is that all of you but one had mushrooms, and then that one was driving the
messing
ship.
with you. Yeah, they were messing with
Eating a lot
You
of
doubt the
humans.
legitimacy of the stories I tell. I will have you know, large individuals,
Telling you you
that
have an imposter among
Hold on. You know Tang, Nate.
Oh, by the way, it's nice to see you again, guy. I totally never met before.
Never think him to lie.
It's dang.
Oh,
Dang.
In your shirt.
He
I
did it.
don't remember what your name was.
Hey,
I'll be real with you.
Your purple lass. She's at the
Hey, he's
What was your name again?
Awen.
Awen. She's I can't remember. I'm not good with names.
She
Or
was
numbers.
lying on the ground
Or
after
words,
bleeding
really.
out an ear.
That's a lot of things. I tried.
Well, can you swing a hammer?
I'll take it.
Yeah, quite well.
Well, there you go. That's all you need.
Oh, I appreciate that. By the way, that's my boss. He fell through the rafters and
Yes.
broke his leg or whatever, or dislocated it or whatever.
Well, hopefully he's good with numbers and words.
He seems alright. He's just not good at, looking at things. Like
Apparently.
giant holes in the rafting. I still don't know his name. I'm still pretty sure it's just
Well, what a...
Yeah, well, I mean, that's all he said. He was like, oh yeah, and then that was the last thing, after that it was just groans and pain,
I just want the nail.
Evening.
Oh, hello.
Hello?
Hello.
You guys are related?
Checking it.
I'm not going to give him
I'm not.
Oh.
He's 20.
I can't see your ears. So you got a lot of hair. Oh, you have a lot of hair too, actually. Now I think about it.
drink that, and I'll get you.
Good for you. Looks good.
Are you halflings age faster?
I am no elf. I am
Alright.
just human. That's all.
So is something going on between you and Tarek? You seem to be spending a lot of time with him
Pretty
lately.
good.
Just
Oh.
helping a friend out. That's all.
Oh, yes, a friend.
Oh, friend, right. Right.
Yeah, hold on. Tell you what.
She doesn't have good vision. I don't think she saw the grin.
Nothing to worry about. I promise. It's just.
Oh, I'm not worried. I'm, happy you're finding someone.
I got it.
Yeah, good for you. And eh?
Why don't you just finish one?
Finding someone.
We were just doing some gardening. That's all.
Gardening, oh.
There's a.
Wink,
Yes, there was a tree that he wanted to plant out in the forest.
Yes.
Oh.
Was he taking you on? Oh, he was taking her on a date, but he didn't want to say anything about
Oh, it
it.
was like a picnic date.
Oh.
Oh, that's adorable. Oh, that's so cute. Did you guys bring like a blanket and lay it out and everything?
Yes, it was a date. It was a date. That's why we were out. That is exactly why. No other reason.
I knew it.
It is. That is. Yes.
You don't need to hide
Out in the
it.
woods. A walk in the woods.
You're
Yes.
feeling so
no, it's
completely genuine.
Yes, it's completely.
We support you.
And yes, it was a date.
No, I
Spent so much time with him.
I knew there was something when I saw him with her sash as a scarf.
Ah,
Yes,
yeah, that's
yes.
a good point. Yeah, that's a
Yes,
good
he's
giveaway.
been wearing that around his
Oh,
head.
I see the hearts in
simply
the
just,
eyes. I'm seeing it. I see love in there.
Yeah, simply because of fashion
Could be the drink,
sense,
though.
essentially.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Just 2 pairs of shoes.
That's the reason. And yes. Anyways, I must be going actually, and
I was the one sleeping.
find him. Alright,
Oh, this late?
It's that. You
You
know
want
what that
to
means.
hurry?
You know what that means. Oh boy.
Oh.
Good for him. Lucky lad.
You didn't have to pay.
Oh wow! I imagine. Good lord. Good for him. Good for him.
You look like you're spinning a little
You've
bit.
got eyes on you, I feel like you've got a sense of people.
I watch everything.
Oh, I bet.
He's spinning.
What do you think of that one with the red dress? They're awfully dressed up.
Oh yes, she's the.
I don't think I'm at.
She's definitely got something to
I
her.
don't think I'm at like that.
Yeah.
Carries herself
I don't know
differently.
who she is, but she's very, very
Taylor.
nicely dressed.
She repaired my outfit
that would make
very
sense. Oh, it looks really good. Very, very nice.
I barely see her outside the keep.
Busy lady.
It makes sense.
Right.
Here, you look like this. It's not exactly. It's not a fine ladies' establishment, if you will.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, thank you.
It's pretty good. Are you not drinking?
Oh, I've had plenty. Were you here when the Lord was giving out free drinks?
No, I
you
heard
missed
about it. I was
Ah.
busy. I was told to go shovel some dirt somewhere, so I went and did
Oh,
that.
how unfortunate.
Yeah, it wasn't very exciting. It was dirt.
I don't know why we're shoveling it at all. It was just take this dirt here and move it there. I don't know.
I might be wrong though, and I might have an angry
Oh, for me?
That's
It's going to sit on my table.
Can you even fit at any of the tables?
I have to sit on the table itself.
You know what? That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, I'm sure you wouldn't
Sort of like
say that
this.
much.
You just sit crisscross at the end of it, and it's like
About the right size, I think.
Good ale.
Right, it's about the right height for me to sit, and my feet will barely touch the floor. If I sit now.
Jeez. Wow.
Yeah, it's raining.
Yeesh.
You need to slow down.
Well, excuse me.
Oh, sorry about that.
Baylor? How are you? Miserable? Oh.
My bed is killing. My head is killing me.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Have you seen the surgeon or the alchemist about it?
I was there all day.
Oh, well.
You should probably stick with
Perhaps you need a drink.
Good God. Maybe I'll call you something on your. What if, I don't know. What if I call you Knuckles? What about that?
No.
You got the big breasts.
No drink.
Here's the key to that room.
Oh, it's something I want.
His eyes are bloodshot.
Don't like the metal.
I can still drink it.
I think I'll get you a drink.
Shifting it down or something.
Makes sense.
Or just removing it entirely.
Really?
Let's wait.
Did anybody
Whatever. Some silver? I don't know. What?
Can I get 2 pints?
Probably. At some point I'll
Did you
probably
know
have to
that?
remove it and
Thank
stick
you
with
kindly.
just regular gloves.
Just some like leather or something.
Kink right there. 2 pints.
It doesn't really
How much?
add too much to my job, you know.
It's been paid for already.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Mr. Knight,
Oh,
yes.
that's fair. Well, I mean, what if you're holding the meat and you don't chop your hand off?
Legends
I never heard of
How much do I got?
If I'm going to chop it,
There you go.
Oh, there's this new technique I had when you curl the knuckles. And then you can't get
The one who's setting up the Adventurers Guild is giving them out for free. He bought out the tavern for today.
Free. Free drinks.
Free drinks.
I just wanted to watch some.
Free.
In some ways I
Too
do.
stupid. I'm okay.
You didn't say you were stupid, but I do like the weight of the swing. It's large, I don't have it on me, but it's about the size of a regular, I don't know, sword. For you?
Oh my God. It's that big old X thing to me, but to you, you're like, oh, it's just a And I'm like,
Bayless.
bloody hell.
Been useful for years.
That's number
What?
17. Hold on.
That sounds nice.
Why would Cat not want you to have
Just
any
chop a cat's
alcohol
head
for the
clean off,
night?
can't you?
What did you do?
I don't know. Is she my mother?
She might as well be as long as she's been doting after you.
Well,
Do that. Come find me.
Cat's not here. You got a drink in your hand?
Alright, next time I'll be sure to...
Company to share it with? Oh, what a waste.
You're alright.
No.
One more.
Do you want at least some water, Baylor?
Come on.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
I got some cold water right here. It's that rainwater I collected yesterday.
Top up before I head out for the night.
Yep.
Thank you very, very kindly, sir. Oh, hello there. What's your name?
Damn.
Sure you can do alright,
Good to
honey?
meet you. I'm Eric.
Sturgeon.
For now.
Sturgeon phone.
Oh.
Okay.
Sturgeon.
You let me know if you need anything.
Sturgeon with a D.
I do have some bread if you want to put something on your stomach.
Drugan.
Sure. Drugan.
Right.
Oh.
Okay, I'll bring you some bread.
Sorry, a little inebriated.
Well.
Those are all mine now. Was it?
Oh, that's
On duty here, cat.
Enjoy your headache, sir.
Oh, jeez. Oh, hello there.
Little fluffy
Hello.
fucker.
Headaches.
Oh, this bastard's immortal.
Drinking too much?
Oh, look at him. He's so fucking cute.
Oh, so
Don't give him
cute.
that.
Oh my goodness.
Not
Oh, that's adorable.
Fucking adorable thing.
What a cutie. Oh my
Look.
goodness.
Oh. Hey,
How
Win.
much that cat brings up to people that think you'd be giving you a quest or
Hey,
something.
Win. Lad. Help us out the front door.
Hey.
Oh.
Don't drink
All right.
this, lad. What if it does?
Turn around.
I don't want to fall. I don't want to fall in the fire.
Got you by the horns. All right, let's go.
Okay.
No, but
Steering
I've
you
seen some pretty
with
weird
your
things
head.
in
Just
the
follow the
day.
head.
Also, because we do have some.
Okay.
I don't know where you live, so we'll have to.
Just take me outside.
All right.
Just get me out the
there
door.
you go. Ah, it's
Oh,
raining.
it's raining.
Well, can you make it from here?
Probably.
Well,
Could have been one.
You're a good lad. Thank you kindly. You're all right in my book, Elgie.
yeah. Well,
Yesterday.
take care.
One. It was near the wall.
And your conscience is still with you.
Four-legged, large.
Oh, fuck off, you.
Goblins
Oh,
were riding
you
them. I saw
following
the
me,
goblins run away
oh,
yesterday.
dwarf.
Some fucking scouting
Kitty.
party. I heard.
No, looking more like a weapon is what did it. Someone that bears ill will, most likely. Despite
That's
the guards and
everybody.
the populace themselves having been pacified for the most part.
Still doesn't narrow it too far.
Kitty.
The truth.
Kitty.
What?
Lead me home, Kitty. I don't know where that.
Given where it was at, we can knock out a few people from the list.
Shit.
Oh.
Because I saw them coming from
It's just a bit of rain.
your house.
Yeah, well, yeah, as you know, you
Who?
get cold and then you get sick again, and I mean, everyone's already
Sarah,
sick. It sounds awful.
The surgeon, the nurse. I was coming over towards the mines to look at it to see if I could see inside of Marindel or the Royal Guards.
Yep.
And I saw them.
Looks like I'm getting a room in the tavern tonight.
What is the plan? Being able to drink. Can't get any work done.
Well, it's raining, and do you have a room in the tavern?
It's raining outside?
Open.
Yes, we have one more room, the first room right here on the right. Would you want me to put you in the ledger for the night?
Yes, please.
Okay, here's your key.
Thank you.
Okay. Just let me know when you leave in the morning.
I shall.
Though it would be coin.
I think I'll go for a rest now. Have a good night, all of you.
Very well.
Oh, my house is deteriorated.
All right. Let's get out of here. Dun, 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 dun. Thanks for coming by. Where's my end card? Always so hard to hit these. Alright, let's give somebody to read. Oh, face. Sure. Grant me in. All right, everybody. See you later.